What's up, everyone? Daddy Robux here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Out of the Abyss. Terry Rantagash is the DM through the series, so I'm gonna pass it over to him so he can set us up for today. Go ahead, Taryn.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to this evening's game. Tonight, we're going to kick off with the party moving towards one of the major cities in the Underdark, Gracklsturgh. In the previous episodes, they met a demon lord, and they've been running ever since. They did some navigation on the Dark Lake last session, and did a very poor job of it, and ended up at Gracklsturgh as opposed to on their path to Neverlight Grove. So that's where we are at this point. They are just they're near Gracklsturgh. So I'm just going to give you up some box text, and you guys can decide what you would like to do. After hours of tense navigation by Goop, you glimpse at the orange glow in the distance. Soon you hear faint metallic echoes, growing louder as you come closer. Firelight illuminates massive columns with structures built around their base. Cold air of the Underdark becomes warmer, even at this distance, and you can now see a variety of piers made of zirkwood, stone, and plain rock, jutting out along the edge of a huge cavern. So, I'm going to go ahead and move you guys down to the map. You are not there yet. Do you want to stop at Gracklsturgh, or do you want to try and keep going?
All right, so Jesus Christ. Goop.
The little Darrow of your group is like, we're at Gracklsturgh. We should stop here. Although I know a safe place where it's to dock. If you want to dock in safety and secrecy, we can do it right over there. And he points.
I'm not so sure. I am not so sure. I think we should continue on to our agreed upon destination.
Why?
Yeah, by mistake.
We should stop here. We can get some supplies and stuff, and then you can rest some a little bit.
Why would we leave? It's right there in Goop points, just in case you missed it.
But that's not where we're going.
That's where I'm
We're going
going.
somewhere else.
We are.
It's not how.
Yes, we're taking Stool home.
Mr.
Neverlight Grove.
I'm the navigation.
So you're
Oh,
supposed to be navigating
dude.
us to Neverlight Grove.
Yeah, right there. And I point back to the city.
That's
How
a
is
different
Sereth
place.
reacting to all of this?
How's who?
Sereth.
Sereth looks a little annoyed, but he's just waiting for you guys to figure out what you're going to do. Did you ask him?
Sereth,
Well, yes, little one.
where?
Well, I thought we were going to Neverlight Grove. I mean, we can stop here if you want, but it's just a delay. And do you want to delay? You know, we can delay if you want, but I don't think it's a good idea.
Exactly. And besides, anything that's following us would expect us to end up here. But if we ended up circumventing the place and heading towards Neverlight Grove and ignoring this place entirely, they might waste time fondling around this little city here.
Mr. E, you would know from your background that you've heard rumors of Zentarum trade in the Underdark. That
So
come to Grackles.
Am I under the assumption that you and you do not want to stop here today? Is that correct?
Who is Mystery asking?
That would be Kafar is arguing against going to Gracklsturgh, and it sounds like Keith is displeased that we are here also, since they were just chiding Goop.
Sereth doesn't want to be here. He's starting to get.
Sereth doesn't want to be here. And what of you, Den, Shrike? What would you prefer?
Keith didn't say he didn't want to be here. He was just chiding Goop for getting us here.
Well, as the safety officer, my concern is only the criminal element of the city, which is the reason why we had chosen to go to the Grove in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Bupito chimes in and then, well, crime. There's no crime in the city. crime is
Mhm.
if you steal something in the city, you get put to death. So
Mhm.
and there's Durgar invisible all over the city. I mean, there's no way to steal in this city. It's
I hope you
If
understand.
you try it, you're going to be in some deep trouble. This
Well,
is the safest city.
I
in
think
the
that
under-
settles it. Invisible enforcers everywhere, seedy criminal underground for us to enmesh ourselves in. It sounds like the best course of action is for us to go to Gracklsturgh.
Yay!
Yes, I actually quite
For
like
us
the
to
idea
stand
of that. Now that
Do you guys want to stealth your way in, or
What?
you want-
If we
wanna-
can't leave.
Oh, well, will leave it in your most ample hands, community manager, to convince them that we should be allowed to leave.
do you guys want to go?
Bad idea.
Okay.
You guys want to go to Bubito's stop, or do you want to go and dock somewhere else?
Lapino is the one who just told us that if you steal, you get put to death.
Truth.
So I'd like to ask, if stealing will put you to death, what would secretly entering the town do?
Well, the worst they could do at that point is probably arrest you. But even if you do, steal, they're not going to like kill you on the streets or anything. They would put you in the Overlake Hold, and then they would like try you, and then
Hold on.
then they would kill you.
No.
I'm not going back to jail. You didn't say
Bad.
anything about going to jail.
I didn't say
Jail
you-
bad. No. Jail bad.
Goop's gonna lean over to Kafar. What? Why is it a problem if we rest if we sneak in?
because we're on rafts, it's hard to sneak when you're on open water.
It's arrest, not rest.
Do you guys want to try and stealth in and or look like you're part of the
I mean, at the minute we're still discussing whether or not we're going. So
I imagine we're like moored in the middle of the lake. Like, wow.
yeah, you're not completely invisible out where you're at right now.
So we have to make a choice fast.
Ah,
Either keep
well,
moving. Or
It
more.
sounds like since stealth is not a great option, we shall announce ourselves clearly. Hello,
No.
Gracklsturgh!
No.
Okay.
I will tackle Mr. E down.
I don't think we're on the
No.
same boat, actually.
None
Yeah,
of
you're on the same boat. You can't. You're on a different boat.
No. I
Please.
can't stop him. Oh no.
and Shrike, and I believe
Kafar was
Kfar.
It's Goop,
Yeah.
myself, and Mr. E on one, and the others on the other.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Yeah, so it's these three on one boat, and those on the other. So,
so as we start getting closer, then KFO will be using minor illusion to create like a brass band like fanfare as we approach, and I'm going to use one of the charges from my ring of obscurement to create a misty fog that covers the ground as we come covers the water, I guess, as we come like sort of floating in.
So they can't hear us, but they hear like banging cymbals and trumpets and.
all right, we're gonna bring you in. Which dock? Where would you
Oh
like to
my
dock?
God.
Where would you like to dock then? You can
Well,
dock
since
any of these-
we're gonna
Select.
go to Bapito, where do we go?
Well, you need to go to Goldbroren's lair. That's the only inn that will have anybody that isn't Duragar, which is right here.
So Bapito says we should go over though. I point.
You point.
Which we can't see because of the fog.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's going to be when we get closer, so that it's. I'm just linking it now.
What
But when we
about
get-
the
when we get closer.
resting?
We're having them moving.
Okay. So you guys go into, you said right here?
Wherever you said it was gold bronze?
Yeah,
So this-
Goldbroren's lair, which is right there.
Wherever Bapito says we should
Right
go.
here. Okay.
He's our homie
Over here.
and he should be able to
So
get
let's-
us in the city safe.
Dock as close as we can, yeah.
So you guys, we'll just say for sake of the argument, you guys go to this far dock here. And
Okay.
fanfare, and you're loud, and everyone's looking at you that's over on that side of the dock. There's a bunch of Duragar guards looking at you guys. And that that's it. They're just looking at you, and it's like, well, that's something you don't see every day.
Why?
Keep keep your nose clean on the stock in Gracklsturgh. We don't hate to have to arrest you for. So get about your business. Go and get.
Yay! Resting
Yeah,
time.
Of course.
One such as myself would never stoop so low as to engage with a criminal element. Here to conduct myself
That's
with
good.
dignity.
You better not be doing any kind of illegal
Yes.
behavior here, or we will have to.
Yes, exactly.
So
If I see any criminal behavior from anybody, I'll be sure to report it immediately.
just so that we are clear on the expectations, fine bellhop, can you tell us is there a copy of the code legal, or does you're an usher, right? You're meant to welcome us into town and show us where we are to.
He's got an axe in his hand, and he definitely looks like a guard of some type. And there's 2 or 3 of them right around him.
Definitely an usher.
That you know. That you can see there are 2 or 3 around him. I don't know what an usher is. I'm afraid you're going to have to take care of whatever you need to take care of. I'm going to go take care of my business myself. Again, you are restricted to the Dark Lake District. This is the district you're currently in. If you try to leave the district, we will arrest you. If you try and steal from anyone in the district, that will probably be left up to the leader over in the Overlake Hold. But generally, we kill people that do stuff like that.
Well,
you can go.
My good usher. Why would we need to steal anything when we have a wealth of coin? We are entrepreneurs who have pockets replete and overflowing with currency that we would like to spend on your local estabularies. Can you just point us in the nearest direction?
I told you, go to Goldron's lair.
But you also said you had business conduct. I'd also like to conduct business, as I am a business person.
There's the bazaar. You can go into the bazaar and do your business. I don't care about much else. And then
Goop raises his hand as to pose
the
for a question.
Bazaar. He doesn't even look at you. He just kind of they look at each other like.
I put my hand down and
they
how do I know if I leave the Dark District?
The Dark Lake District? Well, there's a big wall surrounding it with gates and stuff. And they're all guarded by more of my compatriots. So I would recommend. I'm sorry, what?
Is there like a sign?
I'm telling you so that there doesn't need to be a sign. Now, I'm sorry, you are taking too much of my time. I am busy with my business, so you can just shuttle on over to the lair and leave me alone. And with that, he turns around with his other guards and walks away.
They seem nice.
When they turn around, I'd like to cast see invisibility, while we're still on the boat.
Okay.
Just because we were warned about invisible people. Do I see any invisible people?
Well, you see the 3 guys that you originally were starting to walk away, and around them you see 8 more.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
I'm gonna nudge Mr. E and quietly say, "There's 8 invisible guards around the 3 we can see, so maybe less commotion."
We have not even begun to create a commotion. I don't know what you mean.
I never commote. As I yell loudly.
They don't even. They're just moving away. They're going to check other places, other things. You know how.
Wow.
So, to Goldborn's for some rest, some bebidas, and then maybe after that to the bazaar.
Sure. Do you want me to just move you over to the lair?
Yeah,
if
move us
that's
to
what the
the
group would like to do.
All right, you are at the lair. Everyone else, all the NPCs are with you. I'm just gonna keep them off to the side for now. Bopito's like, you know what? I can go out there and I can move a little more fluidly with the people. So I'll go out and get us some. What do you guys want to eat? What do you think? What would be good? They got some boar. It's a little expensive, but I can go get us some boar and bring it back. Do you want me to do that?
Actually, I think my friends here would appreciate a meatless option. Yes.
We can get fungus. There's plenty of fungus.
No, don't
They
listen to
love
him.
fungus.
You
A
better
fungus.
I picked stool up and like,
Goop would
Could
like
we
real
restore-
food.
don't listen to him.
Keith is immediately like, do
I
not
need
listen
like
to
a
a word
couple.
he
Can
says.
you give me a couple gold and then I'll bring it back.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I will order for us. Do not you worry. I
Nope,
have
nope.
all of your needs
Get- you
covered.
get us-
You see, my
you get us
my
meat with- you get
comrades
us meat with
are
you.
vegetarian, and
No.
unfortunately, the protein
No.
does not agree with their constitution. So
I would like a
No.
resting.
That's fine. I just need a gold piece or two, and I can go get you.
Oh, here you go. I'm gonna make it a point to show off that I'm carrying like all these coins in this, criminal infested underworld, and I'm sure. And then I'm a slowly count out 1, 2, 3 platinum. I mean, let me correct that. Gold pieces. There you go.
Okay. And he's like, oh, great. I'll be back in no time. And then he heads out the door.
I'm gonna shout at him. You better bring some meat back. I swear to God.
Okay. Do you guys want to check into the inn? That's the layer you're at is the inn.
Is that the place for
Yes.
resting?
Yes, that's the place for your resting. So you go up to the Durgar. There's a Durgar there running it, I believe. Yep. Some new folk in town. That's good. What can I do for you?
Well, first questions. How many available rooms are there in your establishment?
And he looks back at the little cubby hole with all the keys he's got in it. Looks like we got like 11 or so, I think. 11 or 12.
Good.
And
And
kind of a season right now. For
how
people
many
not very
people can one of your rooms accommodate?
There's it depends on what room you want. There's various rooms for various.
Let's say your smallest room, cheapest option. How many people could it accommodate?
The smallest room with the cheapest option.
Yes.
4.
4? Okay.
Yeah, there's bunk beds in there that if you want, you could even string up some hammocks.
If I pay you extra, will you remove the bunk bed and bring in a single bed?
Into the smallest
room, yes.
If you want a small room with a single in it, we can do that too. We got one of those, but you seem to want you say one thing and then you ask for something.
You're making assumptions
That's
and not listening to what he's
let
asking.
me detail what I want. Me and my 5 friends, we are going to stay in that one room, and I would like it to only have one bed for me. Thank you.
No, don't listen to him. We're gonna take 2 rooms.
I'm sorry, but I am the treasurer. I have the funds, so I will be getting us the best possible deal for the least amount of money.
There's no way there's no way Mr. E has all
I don't
the
think we can
He does.
accommodate.
I do.
Yeah. I've been giving it to him when I found it.
I'm afraid.
Mr. E has all of the money.
I hate everything.
I'm afraid I can't accommodate. We got the one room with 4 with the bunk beds in there, and again, you can string up some hammocks and stuff. We can't do what you're asking.
Oh, fine. Then I will take the one room with the double bunk beds. And do you have hammocks for purchase?
We can give you some to use if you
Oh,
want.
excellent, great. That
Do
sounds
you want
wonderful.
Hammocks?
Yes.
Do you want hammock? Okay, you
2
all
of them.
want two hammocks. Great. All right. And then he gets these ropes and hammock rope hammocks and puts them on the counter in front of you. And It's like, all right, that's going to be. You want the smallest room we got?
Oh, actually, I do have one other order of business. So that will accommodate me and these individuals, and I point specifically Shrike and Kfar and Goop at the group here. And then I'm gonna make a gesture to all the NPCs. All of those individuals too. They will also require lodgings. And saying money is no option, I would like you to give them shelter in the most comfortable accommodations possible.
All right. So each one of those 5 is going to get a room by themselves.
Excellent. Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Why are we in one room when they all are in their own?
We're building camaraderie.
Mr. E likes to cause problems, apparently.
All right. Well, yeah, we can
Problems.
totally. We
How
can
dare you?
absolutely-
Harumph, I say.
He pulls out 5 keys and gives. Do you want Stool to have its own room?
Yep.
All right. Stool gets a key and he's like,
Why
okay.
do you have all the money?
And then
Because I'm the strongest.
Stool looks to Kfar and is like, will you stay with me, Kfar? I don't know if I want to stay by myself in this place.
I wish I could.
Oh,
But our leader has already arranged everything.
That's right.
Maybe if you created a petition to him and asked, maybe he'd allow you to stay with us.
He looks a little disappointed, and then he just goes to Keith.
Here,
Keith,
I have an
will
idea,
you-
Stool. I think I can solve this.
Absolutely.
Your room will
Stool.
be empty. You don't have to sleep there. You can squeeze in with us.
Oh no, he's already has the key. It's already set.
You take
You
it
should
back.
Absolutely, Stool. Keith will absolutely share with
Now
Stool.
it's going to be between all of these 6 rooms. It's going to be a gold a day for however many days. So just give me 1 gold, and we'll call it. And you guys can go to your rooms and relax, or you can go down to the mess. It's just down the way there.
So you
food
need
is included
1
with
gold to cover today's expenses?
Yes, that's what I said.
Oh,
A single
excellent.
gold.
There you go. Here.
Thank you so much. And then you can go on down to those steps. Just a few steps down, we got a bar that you do have to buy your own alcohol and stuff, but we do have some stew that you can just have.
Oh, do not worry.
Thank
My companions will not
God.
be drinking.
But
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Actually, Keith is mad now.
so yeah, you can just you can have what food you want down there, and there's water that's okay. And that's about all we got to drink.
Oh
That
my
is
God.
free.
Wait, you said there's food?
Yes, just down the way.
And
just take
Goop
2 steps
immediately
down
takes
that way.
off.
You can go and have a bite to eat, or you can go up those stairs and you can get to the room. Unfortunately, for your small room with the 6 of you in it, there is only 1 key. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that to you, Mr. E. That is your name, yes?
Yes.
All right, and he gives you the key. And then the rest of the people, the other 5, Stool and the Prince and Sereth and Edlith and Ront all have their own rooms, and they all go upstairs and get there. Keep going. So
Are there any invisibles that I can see in the establishment?
there's like 2 or 3. They're keeping their eye on you, but they're not just keeping. There's a few people eating down in the lower deck. There's 1 person that is visible who's eating down there as well. Looks like the other 3 are waiting for that one guy to finish. And so they're visible.
Wait. If I go into the mess hall, do I have to pay? I have to pay for food, don't I?
No, I said food was included with the gold.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So
Oh God.
Going to try to get as much food as possible.
well, they got bowls, so you just grab a bowl and they dip some stew into your bowl, and that's it. That's what you can get.
Do they have it in like a big cauldron?
Yes.
Okay. Kfar will go up to Goop and say, "Hey, Goop, you can have as much of this as you want. I mean, there's no reason you can't just climb into the cauldron and just have all of it."
Then the guy behind the bar.
I say that very quietly
Okay.
to Goop.
Okay.
You mean I can just go in the cauldron?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm sure it'll fit you
Did you
perfectly.
say no, real fast, Goop? Did you say that quietly? Or did
Oh,
you say
Goop is
that-
never quiet. No.
Okay. The guy behind the bar is like, hey, fella, you can eat as much as you want from those bowls we give you, but you can't get into the cauldron. I'm afraid we need that for everyone. If you want to come back for seconds or thirds, we can give you seconds or thirds, but we can't let
Goop,
you
a-
into
A voice invades your brain. Who is he to tell you what you cannot do?
Goop. Well, he told me what to do, so I'm not going to do it. Can I just take like another bowl and have two of them?
Well, sure. I don't see the reason why not. And he
How
gives you
about
bowl.
another bowl?
I'm afraid we're gonna hold you to two right now, and if you are still hungry after the fact, we can probably accommodate you for a third bowl. Anything beyond three, if most people don't eat more than 2 or 3 bowls of this stew until after that they're pretty full. But we'll see.
I imagine Goop, like, Goop doesn't take time to chew, so he just dumps it in, and then he looks at him as he gives him the second bowl, and then he just does the same until he's filled with stewy goodness.
Okay, and it's gonna take a while for it to dissolve in you.
Oh no, that's fine. But he is just take good.
Well, that's interesting. Why don't we wait until your color turns the back to the pinkish you were before we give you another bowl? Does that sound fair?
That doesn't sound fair at all.
I'm not
If he's
talking
still
to you.
hungry,
I'm
be
not
able to
talking
eat.
to you. I'm talking to the Goop.
I know you're talking to the Goop thing, but I have its best interest at heart as a close personal friend of his.
I
okay.
have a
If he's still
question.
hungry, he should be able to eat. Once he's not hungry anymore, he'll stop. But
What's your
you know.
question? What's your question?
The man, and I point back to where the innkeeper, he said something about Owl's Hall. Something
Owl's Hall?
like Owl's, Co's, Halls.
yes, there's a chap named Albert. He's a very cozy hall, I believe.
Jesus
Fireplace,
Christ.
nice warm bed.
He said it was here along with food, and then
Oh, okay. Yeah. The alcohol. That is something you will need to purchase if you have the coin. If you're not, you can have some water.
it's not free.
No, as he mentioned, and as I'm saying now, alcohol is not free. It's not included with your food. It's not with that. If you want alcohol, you're going to need to bring the gold, as we say.
I don't have any money.
Well, then you're stuck with water and this wonderful stew that we made.
Can I have another bowl of stew?
We'll say again, we're gonna wait off on that until.
But you just said I could have the stew.
I understand. We're gonna wait on that until your color turns back to the color that you were when you got here. So the pinkish. Right now you are a dark brown color, and we're gonna wait until that gets back to the pink you were before. And it looks like you've finished eating the food, but it doesn't look like you're done eating. So we're gonna wait on that part.
I didn't know you were an expert on group ecology to know whether or not he was done eating.
I mean, to be fair, I am a whole different color.
Yeah.
It's probably
It's
not
not-
healthy.
Yeah, there's
And how do we know? How do we know he
you
won't
don't
just
need
stay like that while until he eats something else?
Oh, I won't.
He won't. So problem solved, isn't it? All right, do you need a bowl there, Mr. Nosy? Do you need a bowl, Mr. Nosy man?
Mr. Nosy Man, how rude!
Yes, take
Yes.
a bowl.
We are
Take a
paying
bowl.
customers here, and I'm just trying to look out for my friend's best interest.
Oh, I haven't
Here
paid.
you are insulting us and trying to cut me off and shut me up. That's terrible service, honestly.
Yes, polls. Poll, please.
Spartan,
Yes.
Kfar, take a bowl. I kind of just like nudge him.
Yes, I'll have 2 bowls, please.
Fine. Here you go. 2 bowls. Now
I hand them to Goop.
Thank you.
Delicious.
Goop's gonna eat one, and then he's just gonna take the one for later.
Oh my god.
You do realize this is the only inn in the entire city that will let you guys stay. You understand that, right?
Did I do something wrong?
At this point, Keith's gonna be coming up, primarily focused on how much is a drink?
Would you want an ale? Do you want a wine? What is it you seek?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. I've been down here for a couple of days. I just need something.
Something. We got a brewery, the Dark Lake Brewery, and we can definitely accommodate you with one of their fine ales. Their most premium is the Dark Lake Surprise. It's a dark, heady kind of ale. 5 silver piece for a mug.
I imagine Goop would start cozying up to Keith. I want a surprise.
If you want like the more medium kind, the more amber color, well, that one is a 3 silver. And if you want the basic super duper light one that only the elven folk kind of, the weaker kind of people drink, well, then that's only like 1 silver.
Keith will take
Something
a hot
like
minute. Keith will take a hot minute just looking at Goop. Why are you brown?
And I hold out the extra bowl that I'm still holding. Soup.
So which of these ales do you think you would like?
We wouldn't have our starting gold, so
Surprise.
Oh, did you need to charge this to your room? Because we could do that.
No.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So we want the slime fellow here. He wants a surprise.
I am Goop.
We will take 2 surprises.
Goop will take 2.
And
all right.
Keith will take the bowl of stew from Goop. And let's not have any more of this until you look normal.
Okay.
Okay,
Right,
Goop.
so-
All right.
You both buy okay, so that's 1 gold charge to the room for those 2 beers.
Do you
Not our money. So
can okay, so I'm inferring that you're telling me to remove it from our stock, but actually, can we not do that and have him present me with a bill at some point?
I can. I could totally do that,
Thank
which
you.
is why I'm writing it down. And if you could just sign right here, I'm going to go ahead and ask you, what was your name, sir? And he's looking at Keith. Could you
this is who it's being charged to, right?
You just need
No. Your name is Keith, right? Of course it is. Keith.
Yes, his name is Keith.
All right, if you could just sign
Mr. E.
Damn.
You just sign this little note here, and it'll just say that we're okay to charge it to your room. Do you sign?
All right.
Hold on.
Yeah, he'll sign Keith.
Hold on. Has anyone seen anyone else sign anything yet?
You're the only ones really in there.
No,
everyone was
don't
already-
you dare!
No. Oh no, you. I swear to God.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't either now.
Would you sign here for us, fella?
To be fair, like literally, have we signed or any documents or seen paper since we've
Yes.
escaped prison?
Yeah. Right?
Name
That's
it.
why I'm specifically asking.
I'm going to leave it to a coin flip on whether or not Keith actually bothers to read whatever this thing says.
Fair enough.
Shrike is
Before
going
No.
he drinks.
I think because Shrike has
Oh,
mimicry,
Shrike.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's important.
All right.
Yeah, Kefar will be watching as well.
You know what?
Yeah.
No,
Keith?
I'm an agent of chaos. That goes both ways. I would say they probably had us sign some kind of affidavit while we were incarcerated, right? like some kind of
Okay.
here's
all right.
everything we confiscated from you. Please note and sign. Like
Okay. So Keith.
So
Keith-
sure,
Keith
you've
is going
definitely
to-
seen us all sign our names.
Keith is going to at least look over what it says.
It's simply a simple contract. It says you agree to pay 1 gold piece for the 2 beers that you have been given. And then there's a space below it that says if you wish to get more, then the price will increase. So you have an open tab, basically.
It's free money.
I don't like this.
You have an open tab. You want to sign it or not?
I think Shrike was going to. He said he was going out.
No, Shrike was he's just watching.
Yeah, Strike, like everyone else is just watching.
Yeah,
like,
Shrike,
gonna
Mr.
sign
E,
this
and
or
Den, we're
not.
just chilling in the back watching the chaos unfold.
Yep, we'll sign it.
I'm
We'll
eating.
sign it. We need a drink. We need a drink. We haven't been drunk since we got captured. So
All
Never
right,
been
all
drunk
right,
himself.
great. Well, if it's good, we got that signature card taken care of. You, Keith. Good to know. Hey, by the way, we do have some liquors that if you want to get like really drunk, we can help you with. Those are a little more pricey, but we can cover that later if you want.
Wait, one question. Doesn't
What's
one
a
of us
scam?
have a madness that makes us an alcoholic?
Yeah, that is me. That is Goop.
Oh.
Is this just a room service scam?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, we're Keith will order another round of 2 surprises.
Okay,
for
so you
now.
got two gold. Okay.
Well,
So-
another round of 2 drinks, 1 for Keith, 1 for Goop. So we each have 2 drinks, 4
Yes,
drinks total.
two gold pieces. Got it.
Yes. And
Do I
we're
just
gonna end it there.
Shrike is just calmly eating while this happens and kind of watching.
so
So,
do
yes.
I just like drink it?
Yeah, you can just drink it.
Yes, and Keith will chug.
Now
I'll follow suit.
you don't know what alcohol is, but you're an alcoholic. So now you know what alcohol is, and you want
More.
You don't want stew. You don't want anything. You don't want water. You want alcohol. Full stop.
Keith, this. I want
Oh,
another
no.
surprise.
Oh
Already-
no! I
You
guess
already
they're
had
gonna-
2. Did you want more?
Another surprise.
No.
All right, so
I-
you guys,
I-
you guys at least take a little bit of time. We'll role play out some of that.
Like
Anybody
people
else want to
just-
buy
Yeah.
alcohol? Shrike, Den, K-Far?
No.
Never touch this stuff.
All right.
It's bad for
I needed that.
Makes you make
in 2
you.
weeks.
Unwise decisions.
Do they have bread with the stew?
They got like crust ends if you want it.
Shrike's just kind of like folding
Crust
stuff
ends.
ends into his clothes, like
I
on the
wonder.
fly.
Just I'm just gonna see some. Keith is just gonna see something. He's gonna grab some of the crust ends and just start putting them into goop. Just
Nice.
to,
All
bread,
right,
bread
so-
absorbs alcohol. So let's just see what happens.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay,
What
so no,
color?
does anyone else drink?
What
Or
color
eat?
is the alcohol?
The alcohol is the surprise. So it's like a Guinness color. It's like a dark,
Ooh, it's a hard liquor. Nice.
hard, very, very. It's very alcoholic and it's very dark. It's got a nice,
Perfect.
foam
Just
on
like
top.
back home.
They found a way to make it cold. Usually beer is warm in this world, but they found a way to make it cold.
Wow. That's I perfect.
So, does anyone else want anything to drink or eat?
No, just the stew. Are the invisible people still watching us?
Well, you made a scene enough that anyone else is in there was looking at you, but they have since departed.
I think Goop's background feature is literally all eyes on you. Yeah.
So you can make yourself
I-
a center of attention if need be.
I am the center of attention.
All right. So you guys have your food and drink, and a couple hours go by, and Bupino doesn't return.
That's a problem. Kind of. Is it? I mean, he lives here, right? Does he have
I
a
mean, he
house
lives
somewhere?
here. The issue is if he left this district, which he probably did.
And he
What does
doesn't.
that mean?
In fact,
I-
if you keep a long rest here, he doesn't return in the morning either. Do you guys keep drinking? Is the question I have for Keith and Goop.
Oh
So
no,
yes.
no.
Yes.
Keith is
2 and he's done for Keith. Okay, Goop.
yeah. Right
There's
now,
no-
because we're still in a potential hostile city, so he needs the alcohol. He needs the alcohol because he needed just the buzz. But
Okay.
now he's good.
So yeah, it's you guys did trek throughout the entire day. This was the end of your day's travels. So this is the evening meal, and you could it's just an inn, and there's no real entertainment in it at all. So you basically eat and go to sleep if you want, or you can keep drinking.
That was a good meal. I needed that. Got a good buzz going.
So can I just keep ordering?
Yes, because Keith
Dude,
signed
no.
for it. Because Keith signed for it. Yes,
He
you
did.
can.
Yep.
Oh, I did. Oh, I did
He
not
knows.
know.
He knows you two are together. He knows that you two are together because you gave him the beer.
Is there a I can just take
Mm.
more?
Oh, did you want some more?
Yes.
little fellow?
Goop, no. Goop,
got
no.
Really nice. You got some really nice liquor. It's more for special occasion, but it'll get you drunk much faster. Do you want one of those?
What's a drunk? I turn to
Goop,
Keith.
don't- Like, drunk is either the best time of your life or the worst
Yes,
time
I
of your
turn
life.
around instantly.
Okay. The guy at the bar is like, all right. He gets behind the
Goop,
bar,
no,
pulls
goop,
the
goop.
liquid
Goop,
down.
you
and
can get it.
It's like you wanted this stuff, right?
Yeah.
No. Wait, how much is that?
Well, a drink. This is special. It's
free.
fermented over some time. It takes
It's not free,
real-
Goop. How
it's a
much is
real
it?
effort but it's so good. I tell you what, I'll even let you. And he pours a little bit into a cup and he lets you dip your finger in and taste it. It's like the most wonderful taste you can think of as far as alcohol. You can't even taste it at all.
Where is Mr. E? Do we know?
So
I don't know where he
I
is.
was haggling our room, and then everybody has left. But all the chaos that I had created so far in this morning, I was feeling quite full, and I've actually retired to the room to go have a nice little nap.
It's actually nighttime. You're gonna take your long rest.
So-
You're
Even
rest.
better. Even better.
Strike is
So-
gonna go look
no.
for Mr. E and check the
So-
room.
So
Oh yeah.
so he's doing his long rest. Okay.
Hey, now, sir, I appreciate the service,
It's
but
Wonderful.
I'm asking, how much is it? I like a good drink,
That's fair. That's fair.
but I
Yes,
need a
you know,
price.
you understand the beers are costing less, obviously, because they are the ales are cheaper. Now this specialty drink comes special from Menzo Brands in itself. It is a delicacy among the dark. This is the only bottle I have. So unfortunately for this, if I were to fill this full cup and it's like half a what a beer
Like
stein
a
would be,
shot? Oh, a beer stein. Okay.
half of a beer stein. It's like maybe 10 ounces. For this, it would be 5 gold pieces. Now I know that's a pricey thing, but if you're trying to get drunk, this one shot will be plenty. This is plenty for the Durgar that are in this city. They come in here, take one shot of this, and they're done.
How much for the big one? Like the bottle?
No.
The bottle, I'm afraid, would be closer to 250 to 300 gold because they
Goop, no.
Can't count. You can.
It's like at this point, it's like I like you, Goop, and you maybe I appreciate a man that's trying to get into drinking, but I'm gonna have to. Oh my god,
But
I'm gonna have
it's
to
free.
tell someone no.
Real
It's
quick,
not free. No, Goop.
He's just giving
real
it
quick.
to me.
Mr. E, did you lock the door when you went to sleep?
Of course not. There are 5 other people that are supposed to share this room with me.
Okay. I didn't know if you were going to do that or not. But I'd ask. Okay,
And
back.
Mr. E is being woken up.
What's going on?
Treasurer, down the stairs. Treasurer, go. And then Shrek will go in a cotton sleep.
All right. You remember how Mr. E casts mage armor, and that's like his clothing for the day? So currently the mage armor is like like blue flannel jammies, complete with little nightcap. So we're gonna run down the stairs in our jammies, and what is going on? Why have I been disturbed?
So you see Keith and Goop kind of arguing, and you see this very exquisite bottle of liquor on the table, a counter in front of them.
Oh God, no!
It's green. It's a green liquid. It's like an emerald green color with a gold inlaid on the label, and it's just the most exquisite writing. You speak Underdark, right?
Let me
Undercommon?
check.
You
well,
see Undercommon, right?
I understand all languages, right? Because telepathy. So
Right. Can you read Undercommon?
Yes, abyssal, common, undercommon.
Okay, so you can see that it's a bottle of very exquisite. It's like Upper Crust is the name of the liquor, and it sounds like it'd be a really weird name, but the way it's presented in this bottle, it just looks like the most beautiful, appealing thing you've seen in a long time.
What is that? What is that? Why do we have
Free
It's
drink.
it's
No, Mr. E,
liquor
it's
from
not free. I
Digital
can't
Brands.
believe you.
Dark Elves create this beautiful bottle here. It is wonderful, and the little dip part. He had like half an ounce in a bottle of a cup, so that Keith could try it. He offers it out to Mr. E. Would you like to try? Just dip your finger in and try it.
Who's paying for this?
Well, you all are. You signed for it earlier, and if you want to have some of this, then you can, by all means, just charge it to the room like you did the previous drinks.
Previous drinks. I'm gonna look around at the group now, kind of awake and more realizing
It's
what's
not
going
It's
on.
just me and Keith.
It
right?
does be. It does be
It's not even-
Are they
before beer
inebriated? Like, are they?
time. I mean, no, we're not. None of us are properly. Are we properly inebriated? Or is it just a good
I would
buzz
say
right
you might be, and you might be because it's strong beer and you haven't drank in a really long time.
We haven't.
Goop has never drunk before, actually.
So
This is
you're
his first time.
So Goop would be sloshed.
I'd imagine alcohol would also have some kind of effect on a like plasmoid. Like
He's not as like he can't.
the
keep his
non-humanoid
form. He's, like,
anatomy is
starting to-
probably not
He's a
designed for
physical
alcohol.
So Goop can't keep a physical
Yeah,
form. What color is
You
Goop?
can't keep a. He's pretty much like still bits of pink, but mostly brown in the center area.
Can I see the bill, please?
Well, the signet here is, and he puts the little tab in front of you, and it says 2 gold pieces, and Keith signed it there.
Oh, that's all.
Well, that's the current.
Yeah.
If you want a drink of this, it's 5 gold pieces per drink.
How many drinks are in that container?
Oh, I don't want to guess. If you wanted the full container, though, I think I would have to charge at least 300 gold pieces.
300.
That's why I wasn't trying to get a bottle, Mr.
I'll tell you what. Well, Keith is a pretty sturdy fellow. This one here is 5 gold each.
Yes, the drink. The drink is 5 gold each. Yes.
I would like you to lay out 5 mugs of them.
Full mugs.
I'm
Full mugs.
sorry.
I'm sorry. Full mugs. This is not for the full mug price. The half mug price is a 5 gold piece.
What you doing in Mr. E?
So you want full? You want full?
You wanted to drink, did you? You wanted to have a
No.
little bit of the devil's water? Well, then you're gonna
Yes.
get it.
It's
And
not-
if we
it's
run
a
out of money
surprise.
for funds,
So, I'm
and
I
for
wanna make
food
sure
and
you're clear.
provisions, it'll be your fault.
I want to make sure you're clear. A full mug costs 10 gold piece because that's
Yes.
2 servings.
Yes, and I throw
Okay,
50 gold on the table.
You put 50 gold on the table.
Yep.
All right. He
I'm
takes
sorry,
it-
57. I want to cover their previous drinks as well.
Oh, he easily just puts. All right, and he just starts pouring it in. You
Drink
got
it.
50, you got beer stein, 5 beer steins full of this drink. Who's drinking it?
Goop.
Oh, what? No, Goop.
Uh,
These ones
Keith-
are for you. These are for Keith.
Keith
Which-
will take one.
He
Keith will
takes one.
take one. You can have the rest, Goop. As he looks at Mr. E.
Can I
What?
take it to go?
No, you drink
No,
it now.
no.
Oh, okay. And I start drinking. I start.
Does
It's
anyone
like
else
this is
help
just like
out?
Just like to Mr. E. You know, I was trying to stop this, right?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I know. But he's just now
The
taking
whole
his
now
one.
now the whole time they're gonna be drinking. Mr. E is standing there, arms crossed, staring, eyes glowing, because even though I'm upset, their anxiety and they're nervous, I'm feeding right now.
Okay. That's fair.
Oh, I mean, Keith is just confused. I mean, okay, it's you're the one paying for it. Sure, he's just taking his one drink.
His
Right.
money's our money, so he's paying
I
for it
mean,
with
his
our
money
money.
is our money, yes, but it's like he's allowing this. So Keith is just basically confused at why are you doing this? This isn't like chaos.
All right. So you drink your alcohols. Do you guys retire for the evening?
I mean, yeah, we're gonna retire after that. Keith had the good
Keith,
alcohol, and it's
You
like,
are
Wait,
you're
okay.
hammered. Keith, you
How
are
many did Goop
hammered.
drink?
You are
Ooh,
you can crawl your way up the stairs if you're lucky, Keith.
I
You
have
are
not been.
wrecked.
Wait,
Oh,
how
Yeah,
is
let me,
Goop
Keith. Let me
still-
help. I'll take you to Stool's room. You need to get there so that you can look after him properly.
No,
And,
he's slapping away K.
That's fine. He's
no.
Kefar's still going with him.
I got it. Oh God, I have not been.
I'm not leaving it
I've
to
not
chance
been
that Stool's not protected. So
Oh,
I'll make sure you get there.
I haven't been this gone since Bobby
Actually
B's
heading into
birthday.
Stool's room now?
I'll try to locate. Stool's room in my slosh state of I've not been this gone in a couple
Stool
of
was
years.
actually was waiting for you at the top of the stairs. So he's like, "Oh, you're here. Good."
How you doing, Stool?
Moving up to the room, and in it is a couple of beds because Stool had specifically requested you join him. So there's 2 beds, and you have 1 bed to sleep on.
And yeah, Keith is gonna just clap straight in. I just need to sleep it off. I'll be fine in the
Alright.
morning.
Well,
Okay.
good night, guys. And I turn and walk out the room. As I close the door, I'm going to use a sorcery point to cast subtle spell, and I'm going to use disguise self to turn myself into Keith. And I'm going to come stumbling back downstairs.
While that's happening, Goop, I'm afraid. How many of those did you drink?
4, the other 4. It looks like.
Attempting to do 4.
You drank 4.
Trying.
Okay.
Goop has no bearing on how much is too much.
Pour all 4 of them into you, and the sheer alcoholic nature of them, it's almost like drinking pure alcohol at that point. You're drunk, and you're gonna be drunk until you do another long rest tomorrow. So you're gonna be drunk from now until
Another 24 hours.
at least 24 hours. So you're gonna
I
have
imagine Goop is not even able to hold a humanoid shape. He
Yeah.
is shortening about 2
boots?
feet, falling apart.
your boots are in the bar. They didn't come with you. The boots are where you took all those drinks.
That's fine.
They are right in there, and you are a
Isn't
puddle.
Mr. E with him though?
Mr. E is with him. Mr. E, you
Uh-huh.
see him start to move away, and his boots are still there.
He's a puddle.
I'll let him go.
Just a puddle.
Yeah, there's no reason
If
to,
they're
hide
trying,
boots.
if they're trying to retreat to go back to the room, I'm gonna let him go. Like,
Yeah, he's leaving. He's
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah, Goop is going to try and go
yep,
upstairs.
it sounds like you learned your lesson.
Goop doesn't
So-
know
so-
which room.
As
Uh-oh.
Keith comes back downstairs, like somebody's like, "Oh, I can't stand that annoying. He just keeps talking. I can't stand listening to him anymore." And he's like stumbling back. You know what? I think I'm gonna need another couple of drinks. Give me 2 more. Don't worry, he's got it.
Are there
Two
still some
more.
on the table? Because Keith didn't
No.
drink.
Keith
No.
drank 1.
And
Keith
Goop
drank
drank
one.
all the others.
One's inside of him. So I'm assuming he's going to be drunk for a long time. Keith, the new Keith comes down and wants more alcohol. Mr. E, do you want to give him more alcohol?
I don't think I do. We've already spent enough on this gag. So,
Oh.
so I'm just gonna glare at him, and I'll try to communicate telepathically, which then will bring up a good question. Can he disguise his voice as Keith telepathically? How does that work?
It would be a deception versus an insight.
All right, cool.
I mean, so the thing is though, is that because obviously, do you hear each other's actual voice, or do you just communicate the idea or the thought pattern?
You can tell the difference is in the.
I mean, does he sound like Keith in the first place?
Yeah, how good is the impression?
Yeah, that's good. That's true. Give me a deception just on the voice, because you can't. You
Sure. I guess. Well, if I'm coming down pretending to be Keith, I'm definitely using tides. So,
okay.
20
insight, Mr. E, to see if you tell this.
Oh boy.
It's
Okay.
just his
Well.
voice.
Ah, crap. Hold on. I have to reload my sheet. If you're using D&D Beyond, you might want to reload because they were it was borked all day yesterday.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, I've not rolled to my sheet yet. So
Mr. E. Wow. Okay, so
I clicked it twice.
you hear Keith come
Well,
downstairs.
It's apparently to disguise self to do it. It's an investigation check against my spell save DC, rather than an opposed.
Oh,
check.
that's the
assuming disguise. Well, that's
well,
disguise
but that's
self,
the thing
yeah.
is, I'm not. I'm not examining the illusion.
Okay.
I'm like
He's examining the voice.
Yeah, it's your mannerisms.
fine.
It's your voice.
It's your voice.
Yeah, you can look like Keith, but
So
can
he
match
doesn't
his
sound like Keith. You can tell that this person is not Keith. There's definitely something wrong with this Keith.
Buddy, liar.
All right.
I don't know if I'm working right. Okay. Maybe.
Okay. So do you guys all go and do your nightly rest, or do you want to keep running this
both.
game?
I'm going to follow. I'm just going to follow Keith into whatever room he went in, and that's where I'm going to turn into a puddle on the floor.
Okay.
The downstairs Keith is going to try and get some alcohol and just he's not going to like make a massive scene, but he's just going to like annoy people and maybe just like start telling loads of really embarrassing stories about himself.
Sure.
Okay.
There's
and
only
about his past.
there's only the bartender in there. So
That's fine. Yeah, but he's gonna act like he's really confiding in the bartender and telling him some really deep dark it's like stuff that
So
he's done and his
You're
feelings.
the only one downstairs at this point. No one else is
Yeah,
downstairs.
slandering him.
This will be down
Yeah,
for this will be
slander.
for like maybe an hour. Well, actually, not 2 hours because I'll cast disguise self again
Defamation?
with another subtle spell, and then I'll head back upstairs.
Okay.
Defamation of my good name, sir.
That's right.
Really awful stuff about Keith. Okay.
Just really embarrassing stuff. Not that he's actually ever like done anything bad, but that he's just made a lot of really unwise and really embarrassing decisions.
Fair enough.
I
Okay.
mean, he has. So, like, it just depends on what
All
you're
right.
asking about.
So you wake up the next morning and
Oh, God.
Keith, you don't feel good.
Yeah.
Goop, you are.
I imagine
drunk
Goop's
still?
not even awake. If Keith gets up and stands, he steps in Goop. Like I'm
No,
just a
no,
puddle
he's gonna
still.
step in. He's
I'm
gonna step in.
afraid to mention it, Goop, but you have the poison condition for the entirety of the day because you are drunk.
Poison condition.
Super
I
drunk.
don't know which one that one.
So you have
little
disadvantage on
green
attack
drop.
roll, saves, and ability checks for the entirety of the day because you are poisoned.
Disadvantage on attack. That's okay.
Attack rolls, saves, and ability checks. Yeah.
It doesn't say saves. It just
Doesn't it
says
say?
it just
It's
says
attack
attack
roll
rolls
and
and
ability
ability
check.
checks.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's
It's exhaustion. I think that saves.
right. That's the one. That's okay. And also, you guys, you noticed when you came in that it was a very smoggy sort of area, and you've been breathing that for the entire. You can't filter it out. Obviously, there's no glass windows in this place. So I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw for me as your lungs are breathing in this smoggy air.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, it's a new day. Oh, damn it.
My bad, I rolled the wrong
Forgot
thing.
it was a new day. I would have
But
tied
yeah,
like
do we get
any roll that would have.
long rest and then that?
Well, he already rolled.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Another Constitution saving throw. Wow, 2 10s in a row. That's great.
Shrike. Okay. All right. So Mr. E, Kfar, and Keith, you notice that you're not really feeling that good. Like, well, you feel fine, but you're it's a little harder for you to breathe from breathing in the air. So you all gain a level of exhaustion.
actually,
Oh my god.
hold on.
You don't breathe, do you, Mr. E?
No, I'm pretty sure I don't.
Okay, then you don't gain the level of exhaustion because you don't breathe. I remember that now. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You're not a breathing creature. You don't breathe. So
So,
Keith
yeah,
and Kfar
what
have
the?
one level of exhaustion from the air in this area. As you make your way downstairs, you come to the main.
Before we go downstairs, like when we just wake up and I realize that Goop is still drunk, I'd like to ask him how much he drank the previous night.
Okay.
Goop kind of gets up and he's like,
He
Goop
drank
can't count.
4. Oh
Okay.
my god.
Goop, I'm gonna do you a favor this one time, okay?
I
Because
had 2 surprises and 4, 5, 4.
Goop, we already know you can't count, so. But I recognize what you're going through right now, and I'm gonna, like I said, do you this favor this one time because I'm used to people doing this. But next time you get this drunk, I'm not gonna help you. So drink responsibly next time, okay? And I would like to cast Lesser Restoration on him
Okay.
to remove the poisoned effect.
Good. Yes.
I do not make a habit out of drinking that much, Goop. I realize that drinking can be fun, but we're in an unknown city, and we need you paying attention. You're our navigator.
You succeed in clearing up his poison condition. You are no longer poisoned. You feel much better.
How much is too much?
That depends on the person. How much do you usually drink?
I've never drank. That was
Okay.
first time.
Maybe once everything starts getting blurry, you stop.
Everything's already blurry.
There's a reason I was trying to stop you from drinking that, Goop.
So yeah, as you guys make your way downstairs, there's the breakfast stew that they have there, with water, and if you want to get spirits or drinks again, you can.
Yeah.
It's completely on the level for you. I don't know if the alcoholic wants it or not. I can't speak for him for sure.
I mean, Goop. I mean, Keith is gonna stop him because like you don't go on a bender that
Keith can try.
All right, so you get downstairs again. As you're there eating your breakfast stew in the morning, the 6 of you. No Bupito. He's not there waiting for you in the morning either.
Didn't he say he was going to get us food, but then they give us food for free?
Yeah, no. I mean, did anyone actually believe him when he said this was a safe city?
No, I'm pretty sure I explicitly said I didn't trust this city. The thing is, we were all in jail when we met.
I mean, is it a problem if he left?
No.
I mean, no. He just took money. How much gold did you give him, Mr. E?
How much did it?
3.
3? Oh, then yeah, no, we're fine. He may come back and try to steal more gold from us, but he got away with 3 gold. That ain't nothing.
I'd like to cast the invisibility again,
Sure. No guards that you can see.
Oh, so that means it's okay to do crime.
I didn't tell you. Okay.
Goop would
As a security officer, I'm not sure how long we want to stay here. We wouldn't want to get wrapped up in a kangaroo court.
what's
Why
a
is it-
kangaroo?
Yeah, it's
And
a
no need to worry about
say
it,
that
Goop.
last night was particularly restful.
Like, oh god, the air here is terrible. Oh god. Well, let's just get any supplies we need and get out. How's our rest of the NPCs doing?
Sorry, the rest of the
How's-
NPCs. They're
yeah.
fine. They wake up.
They're fine.
They're fine.
I think
They
if
have
they're
no-
ever not fine, like he'll tell us because it's the
I mean,
default
yeah,
is
I
they're
know.
fine. It's,
they're fine. Everything's fine here now. Everything.
except
Yeah, no,
Bapito is
but-
gone.
Pepito, yeah,
Uh,
he has disappeared.
That's not a real blah, so
Yeah, do
let's
we
just get
care?
supplies.
Now,
Not really.
Yeah.
I think.
okay. You do know that there's a bazaar outside in the market. If you want to go there and do some shopping,
Mr. E, how much money do we have left?
Hmm.
Yeah, you did decide.
Don't even know
did
the exact
decide to-
amount, but
Yeah,
I'm
you pissed
going
away
to,
50 gold last night for some reason.
Do
That's
we
weird.
get money?
I'm going to silent image a projection of like an abacus with the little beads sliding back and forth as I count.
Goop would try to play with it while you count.
It's an illusion. You can't.
He would still try.
We have about 60 gold remaining.
Why did you decide to spend 50 gold last night?
Why did you decide to spend 50 gold last night?
We
I
spent
didn't.
money?
I spent 2 gold on 2 drinks. You're the one who gave the okay for 50 because I was trying to stop all that from happening.
Okay,
Thought
so
it
you have
was free.
50. You have 60 gold. Okay. We can go out shopping if you want.
Also, do I even believe him that it's 60 gold?
I don't know. You trying to deceive him? Give me a deception versus insight check.
I had just asked because I figured maybe we get some rations. And
Why?
then
The soup is free.
It's only as long as we're
Oh,
here.
Yeah, it's only while we're
our
here.
intention is to leave, is it not?
I don't
We
know.
want to stay here.
I was fully trying to take a bowl with me.
That's it.
You
End of
believe-
campaign. We set up a new life in Gracklsturgh.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Die smog within a week.
All right. So, do you guys want to go shopping in the bazaar or no?
I would like to try to get another drink before I leave.
Is the bazaar in this district?
Yeah. It's like right
It's
around
like
here.
right above us.
And Keith is gonna keep a hand on Goop. Like, no, you ain't going nowhere. No,
Just one more.
They have
No.
breakfast beers. He has,
Breakfast surprise.
I enjoy breakfast beers, but we're business now.
It's
We need to
free.
leave. It's not free.
Yeah,
It's
it
not,
is.
no, that's not how it works.
He
Goop.
would just give them to me.
No, he wasn't. Goop. No, you don't understand money.
You're Keith. I'm Goop.
Guys, sorry.
all right.
Goop, I know you don't understand money, so trust me when I say that's not how free works.
Fine.
All right. Do you guys go outside and move around?
Yes.
All right. As you step outside, a wave of heat slams against you as the acidic smog rises to choke the air out of your lungs. Dark Lake spreads out beyond a jumble of buildings and streets, reflecting lights of countless fires that burn across the city. Though the streets are crowded, you move easily without the surging throng of buyers, merchants, and merchants. You aren't the only outsiders here. You spy Drow, Darrow, Orc, and other races in the crowds. Shouting of people blends in with the sounds of the distant hammering to create a constant, distracting din.
Yeah?
Yeah?
You said den.
So do you guys move to the bazaar? Are you gonna move your tokens? Or...
I would like to move.
Oh,
This
okay.
way?
It's so they can't see the letters. It's right here. It's this little goopy
It's
stuff.
actually right. The arrow is pointing to right here.
Oh yeah, I can read a map.
So you guys move over there. Okay. Is everyone going?
Keith, A-okay'd.
Okay, I'll move Keith over. I'm pretty sure he's going to come with you. Okay, you see an assortment of different stalls available. There's a equipment stall, and there's ration stall. Whatever you think you could want. There's some magic item stall if you want to try and
Magic item stall.
Yeah, that.
there. Or,
That's where Goop heads to.
Shut up, Goop.
So-
you have no money. You spent all your
I do.
money.
okay, so the stall has only a few items there. Only a few items in it that are interesting.
Hmm.
It's got these really. It's got this really neat looking ring. It's really
Mhm.
neat looking ring. It's got a nice looking belt, like a belt. It looks like it's dwarven in nature, and let's see here. What else is there? What else would be? There's this cloak, but it looks like the cloak is there, but it isn't. But it's there. There's got three. There's only really three things there. A really neat looking ring,
Sir,
a belt,
Sir!
and a cloak that just looks like it would be there, but it isn't there. But it is there.
I would like to inquire about these wares you are selling.
Someone who's willing to buy my ware. Well, this is great. I haven't seen somebody wanting to buy my stuff in a minute. But again, these are magic items for people that are more of the adventuring type. But you folk definitely look like you're adventuring type. This is great. Well, what we got right here is this belt. This belt, it's nice. It'll help you if you're having interactions with other dwarven folk, other Duragar.
What does the cape? And I point to it.
I'll get to that. This belt it make you feel a little more beefier, a little more strong. And when you're speaking with dwarves, you might be able to convince them to do what you want a little bit better. You gain some we have is our vision in the darkness, and you have some other nice little things you can get out of that. I wanted to know about this cloak. This cloak is another nice item. If someone's trying to harm you, they have a harder time of hitting you, basically. And so, but it's a really beautiful item. And he pulls it up and he kind of puts it on himself, and it looks like he's there, but then it looks like he's not there, but it looks like he's there, sort of situation. And then the ring is it's a nice looking ring. It's got it's like a box cut of a diamond in it, and it looks like a chain link going around it. That's what the ring is looking like, and this will stop you from, like, if you come across any kind of difficult areas when you're moving, it won't impede you from moving. And if somebody tries to magically induce, stop you from doing stuff, or hold you back, it'll prevent that stuff.
I would like to ask you a question, and I'd like you to very carefully weigh your answer before you get back to me. Now, before I say the question to the man, I have a telepathic question for Den. Den,
Yeah.
are there any guards around currently?
Are there any? I'm assuming there's guards around. I can still
There are
see.
guards you can see around.
Okay.
Are there any of them actively looking at us?
Yes.
There
How
are
many
guards.
invisible guards?
There's a guard at every stall. There's two invisible guards in every stall.
All right. I get
There's
it.
a guard standing
like
right
to-
next to the stall.
I'd
And he's
res-
looking at you guys as he describes the wares. Because when he pulls out the thing, you can see that the invisible ones kind of move with him.
I convey that all to Mr. E, and I end cap it with, as the only person who can heal, maybe try and trade some of those pearls for that cloak, because I might make it so that I can, you know.
I'm gonna try and get all the things. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I just wanted to remind him that he has those pearls. Is all.
Okay, all right. So now I'd like to hear his answer. Why has nobody tried to buy his wares? And he's already like made me very suspicious. So I'd like to insight whatever the fuck.
What?
It is.
Well, they're expensive. See, most people that come in here are merchants who don't really have the coin for such expensive items. So we don't sell them but for people who are coming through here with a bit of coin, they've gone out and done some adventuring, brought some treasure back, been able to sell it to some people in the market, and we can then they'll have the money available to buy my wares. The last thing I sold was it was a wonderful item. It was is this rod that you give to you know, the people who have those pacts with those evil type things. Well, there's a guy who had a pact with one of those guys, and he got this rod that helped him out quite a bit. It definitely helped him up with his ability to do damage with his spells and stuff.
Yeah,
Mr. E.
one of those.
Mr. E.
Yes.
If we need, I could give him my boots. Wait, am I still wearing my boots, or did I leave them in the inn?
I don't know where they are now.
Did someone pick them up when you left?
Did anyone pick them up? Because I left them.
Would have been the
Goop said
only person left.
Well, Goop said that he went into the same room as Keith, right?
Yeah,
So-
he left
Yeah,
the
but he didn't have the
boots.
boots.
So insight on the guy. Is he like being truthful? He just can't find a market for his buyers?
Give me an insight roll.
K-Car would have been the only person left in the bar to pick up the boots.
Kfar, did you pick up the boots?
I mean, I didn't know there were boots there.
Did you just
I-
like lose one of our only magic items?
Yeah.
Well, I as a player wasn't aware that there were boots there, so I wouldn't have decided to pick them up if I didn't know they'd been left.
I admit, yeah, that he couldn't keep a humanoid form, so the boots would have stayed in the bar where he drank.
The only person
Okay,
who would
I
have
mean,
noticed would
if-
have been Mr.
If you were down there, you would have seen the boots and known that they were his.
Mr. E
Okay,
was
I
with him
definitely
when
would
he
have picked
walked
them up
away.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Kfar has them.
Yeah.
In fact,
so-
I'd probably put them on.
Oh, do you want to attune to them? Okay.
Sure, yeah, I'd have put them on overnight. Why not?
All right, Kfar is
I'll give them
attuned
back.
to the boots of speed. Awesome.
I just find I'm not using them.
Okay. So yeah,
So okay,
Yes.
all right. So not seeing anything alarming. Let's go ahead and try to buy these things, sir. Tell me, how much would these wares cost? We are adventurers. We have coin and also trade if you are interested. And I think it is in my best interest to acquire not one, not two, but potentially all three of these items if we can come to an agreement. And before you speak, know that in the whatever agreement we come to, it can be in trade, in currency, or in services rendered. And I wink at him.
because I don't quite understand the wink, but
Oh, wink. Like, and I kind of look over to the guards and shake my head.
I don't quite follow what you're saying, fella, but we'll figure something out.
Oh, how much?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, okay.
Just give me a second.
Mr.
That would be
E.
great.
Mister.
I'd say that if we're gonna price all of these items, that's what you're saying. You want to buy all of these items.
Yes, 1, 2, 3 for me. Yes.
Well, I'd say that the ring is going to cost you about 1,500 gold. The cloak is going to cost you 2,500. That's 4,000 right there. And the belt is something we could, because it doesn't have much of a mark because there's so many dwarves in there. That one would probably only cost you 1,000. So total, all 3 items all wrapped up. And if you're buying all 3 at one time, I'll even give you a deal. It'll be 4,500 for all 3 items.
Okay.
Mhm,
All
mhm.
right. So let's talk trade.
Trade. All right. Well, what do you have to trade to me?
I'm
I
gonna
lost
I'm
my
gonna take
boots.
the bag of holding and I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna reach into it. I'm gonna make a big show of reaching all the way in up to my elbow, like way further than the dimension of the bag could be.
Mm-hmm.
It's stuck way down in here. Extra planar spaces, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna pull
I
out.
have the biggest problem with mine too. Is just you put your hand in and you ask for something, you say the belt, and it gives you a different belt, and you have to go back in and keep pulling. I understand completely.
I'm gonna pull
Mine
out
is-
the +1 dagger that nobody wants. Magical weapon. Guaranteed to cut through its resistances of some of the biggest and meanest monsters that the Underdark has to offer.
That's a drow made weapon. I see.
Yes.
Kfar is also going to be getting in with these negotiations by, talking up some of the points. Obviously, drow are dangerous around here and everything like that. But another thing he's going to do is say, we also have, and this is actually something that may be of particular use to you as a merchant. And Kfar will kind of take out the helm of comprehend languages. Now, this one, obviously, you're a merchant. It's very helpful to know what other people are saying. This thing will actually allow you to understand anybody's spoken language when you activate it. Now, it doesn't necessarily allow you to speak their language, but if anybody's trying to speak another language to try and deceive you, well, they won't know that you're using it. And you'll be able to get the jump on them.
Hey,
Easy way of creating a deal.
Cletus,
one at a time.
Can you come up here? Cletus.
We don't want to reveal. While he's calling Cletus, I'm having a sidebar with Kfar. Listen, guy, we need to, meter out how quickly we reveal everything we have. Try and convince him that we have adequate trade before we reveal all of our items. Otherwise, he's just gonna sandbag us. So, can you just relax?
Mr.
All right,
E.
so
Mr.
this
E,
guy,
can I poke him?
you hear Cletus, and you think big, crazy looking guy. No, it's just this Durgar. He looks a little thin for his size. He's got this robes on, and he's got a book at his side, and he's yes. What is it? What is it, cousin? You have that ability to identify magical items. Is that correct? Oh, of course I can do that for you. If you want to place your items here in front of you and I can have my constituent here, my cousin Cletus here. He'll just touch them real fast and figure out what they are for me, and then we might be able to proceed further with any transactions once I know what their rarity is. Do you put the items on the counter in front of him?
Yeah, he wouldn't bother trying to rob me. There's like freaking guards everywhere.
Okay. So Cletus comes up and he pulls out his book and he's like, "Oh, I have this one ready." Okay, and he just takes a minute, casts, takes another minute, casts. It's like, "Oh, that one is a helm of comprehend languages, cousin.
Yep.
That one, you can understand the meaning of any spoken language you hear. It's kind of neat, but
Or
it's relative.
written language that you see.
It's relatively. It's not rare like some of the items that you have for sale, but it's uncommon. I'd say it's. If I were to guess how much that's worth, I don't know, maybe 250 gold.
Bear in mind that in your particular profession, it's extra useful in your particular profession. It might not necessarily be as useful to an adventure traveling around, but to a merchant.
He looks at the dagger and he's like, "Oh, this is like a simple enchantment on this. This would probably only be worth like 150, maybe. I mean, it's drow made, so they made hundreds of these dagger type things. So
piss off!
Get away with. We could maybe get it like we could get one of these for one. We get several of these if we wanted them, but 150 is maybe the value that we would probably be willing to offer for that. Well, thank you, Cletus. Thank you. That's appreciated. You can go on. If I need you again, I'll ask for you. And he's oh, thank you, guys. And he heads on back in the back. So your helm is worth 250, and the dagger is worth 150. So that's 400 gold for the value of those two items. If you wanted to bring them in for trade, I'd be willing to do it. You know, the values I just said straight up.
What about this? And I hold up the immovable rod.
The immovable rod. Cletus, come back here real fast. And do you have any other magic items you're trying to get offload on us? Because I don't want to keep calling him back and forth. He gets anxious about stuff like that. And I know you guys probably got stuff to do. We got stuff to do. So let's try and get this wrapped up. Any other items you wanna offload? Just let them know so we can just get this done.
Yes, actually. And I'm gonna pull out the potion with the red liquid that we still don't know what it is, and I'm gonna set it on the table too, because he's gonna identify it for free.
He does. He identifies the rod, the immovable rod. Oh, this rod. That's kind of neat. But I've seen a few of these. Like when I was at school, learning how to do the magic stuff. Cousin, we had a few of these. This is just a rod, and you basically click this button, and you can't move it, and then it just kind of jumps up and down. You see, it doesn't move when the button is selected. It's neat. But you unclick it, and you do what you like with it. You know. I'd say this is a little more on the rarer side. I don't know. If I were to guess, I'd probably put this at like 450. 450 would probably be the maximum anyone would be willing to. Yeah, 450.
Okay.
So that puts you. And then the magic, the other thing he touches, that's the potion of greater healing. Like you put that in front of the shopkeeper. Like, Cletus doesn't need to identify that. That's a potion of greater healing. I'm surprised you guys don't know what one of those looks like. You being adventuring types.
I lost the boots, mystery.
So you got the if you want to get rid of the rod and the helm and the dagger, I think that would be totaling up to what we'd say 850 for the three of those items. We said there would be 4,500 for those three items if you wanted them from us. So we're still on the table. I think 3,650.
Okay. All right. Well, hold on. I also have these that I'd like you to consider, and I'm going to hold out the matched pearls. There are currently still 8 of them because we took one off the string, and you said they were 100 each. So, just I know that may not be what he appraises it at, but
he looks at them. He's like, "These are pearls." Deborah, can you come here, darling? I know you do jewels real well. Can you tell me what these pearls are worth? She's like, certainly, honey. Let me see here. Well, these are nice. These are nice pearls. These could be really good spell components for some caster types. I mean, Cletus would probably like a few.
I would also say they're hard to come by down here, and adventurers like ourselves would pay a premium in order to try it and get them.
I'd say. I mean, I understand what you're saying. So you're trying to plead your case, and I appreciate that. You're so funny.
I definitely like to persuade them at some point to give us a better.
And I think this would probably be like 90 per pearl if you wanted to go that far. Maybe even 80. Well, probably 90. 90 is probably the maximum. We could turn these things for like. Okay. Yeah, so 90 per. Yeah, that would probably be.
So 720 for the lot. Because we lose 80 gold worth. Okay. All right. Fellas, have you got anything to offer? I'm running out of steam here.
So we got the pearls, we got the dagger, we got the rod, we got the helm. So let's put you at 2930 remaining.
Oh, my mace, the green flame mace.
Yes, the green flame mace. It glows with green flame.
He looks at that and he's like, I hate to tell this to you fellas, but this thing ain't worth anything. This is just This is like the most common. I mean, if I wanted to buy this from you, which I don't, I wouldn't be willing to give you more than 10 gold for it. But I don't want it.
Oh,
You can
10
take
gold.
that.
Even with it making fire?
We can.
Sir, it is still a magical weapon. It may not be an impressive one, but
I can appreciate that thought, but we don't want it. So I'm not going to buy something I can't in turn sell. So we're going to go ahead and say no to this mace.
okay.
It's a glorified torch, as far as I can tell. So
It's communicating telepathically with the party. Is there anything else?
What about Goop's boots?
He lost.
I lost them.
Goop,
you guys have
don't search
eyes.
for the boots.
You see somebody who is wearing them, I'm sure. Are you hiding them at all, KFR?
No, I mean, I'm just wearing them.
You guys have eyes. You can see that they're on his feet.
So wait, if you're standing right there and Goop says, "I lost the boots," and you hear that, you're just not gonna say nothing.
No.
Okay. All right. Goop lost the boots. How could you be so reckless?
Sorry.
You guys have eyes. If you
I imagine
Who's
Goop
looking at his
as
feet? Like,
as-
we're in
Yeah,
the
is
middle of
anybody making a
transaction
particular
right now.
effort to check my feet?
I imagine when Goop says sorry, he kind of bows his head and he goes, "Wait a
Hey.
minute. What are those?"
then I'm not gonna. Yeah. You guys trying to give? Do you want to give up the boots, KFR? It's up to you. You're a two.
I don't even know what kind of boots they are. I
They're
forgot.
boots of
Oh,
speed.
Boots of speed.
Oh, those are good boots for real.
They are. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So
These are my boots.
yeah, I guess those are our boots. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So then, can I try to persuade him, just to give us a better rate, to maybe, make this a little bit more feasible? You said
You
we're
can
short
try.
by 2,500.
29.30.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get two of these, my dudes.
I tell you what did I can give you
29.30. I don't know. We might be able to get two. We might not be able to get the cloak, but based on the price that he said for the ring and the belt,
I don't remember what the prices were.
Gold.
the
Well, the belt was 1,000 gold, but he said he'd do it for everything for 4,500.
What did the belt even do then?
Was it like 1,500?
It's a belt
it
of
like
dwarven
1,500?
kind. It gives
is,
you
yeah,
a poison resist, and you grow a beard.
It's 5,000 total. It's 1,000 for the belt, 2,500 for the cloak, and 1,500 for the ring.
Hold on, 1,000 belt, 2,500 for cloak.
Mhm.
And
You know what cloak is, right?
Yeah, cloak of displacement.
displacement. That I couldn't find the word. And what was the ring? I
Uh,
don't think we know.
Ring of free action.
Free action.
Isn't that the one? You can't be restrained, or
You can't be restrained and you ignore difficult terrain. Yeah. But you also can't be paralyzed by magic as
Yeah,
well.
exactly what I described it as. You guys got it. All right. I'll tell you.
Do you want any of these? Like they're all kind of good for real.
I
But
think the belt is the thing that we care the least about, arguably.
I actually think the belt would probably be, aside from the cloak, the most useful thing. I think the ring might be.
it increases your
nice, but
con
I
by
think
2 also.
Yeah.
That's hit points, advantage on persuasion checks to made with dwarves, which we have
Resistance,
2
yeah.
con-based characters. So, and then you get advantage and resistance against poison, dark vision, and you can speak dwarvish.
Those are some awfully nice boots that you're wearing there, sir.
Oh, they sure are, aren't they?
Noticed your boots.
They are. They're very fine looking. I think they might be magical in nature, if I'm not mistaken.
They absolutely are.
I tell you, if you want,
No, I don't.
I can do my best.
No, I
the
don't.
Best this is the best I could do. Is I could give you all 3 of these items if you throw in those boots and like 400 gold.
You don't have 400 gold.
Just the boots
I-
and 400
yeah, I-
gold? Or
You don't
everything?
have 400 gold.
No. Is he asking for just the boots and 400 gold, or everything we've opted so far? The boots
Everything
and
else, and the boots And 400.
So okay, here, check it out. With everything on the table right now, it's 1,570. So we can buy the belt or the ring, or we can trade them the boots, and we don't have 400 gold. That's
I can't go. I gotta get something, money wise, because
I think, generally speaking, I think the boots are more useful than any of the items that we have on the table. Like, maybe the cloak, but like I think the boots can go a long way on the right character.
Well, how much?
Kfar's not the right character, by the way. He's just
How
got
much,
them.
how much gold do you actually have on you, sir?
I don't think that's a question I'd like to answer.
Well, all right, fair enough. Don't want to push you in any direction you got. So, between all this stuff you got up in front of you,
I just use a calculator.
$70 worth of stuff. If you want to trade this all in, we can do something or haggling.
I would like to haggle. I would love to haggle. Speaking telepathically to him because he didn't pick up on the message earlier. I also can say with confidence that this band of adventurers, strong, powerful, that have made this journey across hundreds of miles of underdark terrain and survived to tell the tale, we would be willing to engage in any kind of job that you may have in order to compensate the difference in cost.
I don't really quite. He just says it out loud because he doesn't really have anything to hide. I don't quite have anything for you to do for me. There are various factions within the city that might be able to pay you gold for doing stuff for them, but I personally don't have anything I can give you. I appreciate the thought, though. I don't sell very often. If you get gold before you leave and you want to come back and do some more negotiating, by all means, you can come back. At present, I don't know that I will be selling any of these in the next 2, 3, 4 days.
Well, then maybe can I persuade you for one thing then?
What's that?
We can complete the trade as we have it now. We'll give you all these items that we had already discussed. We will take the belt of dwarven kind, if you would. And then you would also pay us 570 gold pieces to make the difference.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I don't have that kind of gold in my immediate vicinity. That would be a several day transaction for me because I would have to go to
we can wait several days, right?
I'm not sure we can.
Okay, how about this then? Instead of the belt, do you have 70 gold pieces?
Well, sure, certainly. I certainly have 70.
We will give you our trade. You will give us the ring and 70 gold pieces, and your word that should we return with more gold later, you will honor the ring at the 1,500 gold pieces should we wish to return it.
All right, fair enough. I think I can go that route. Or I'll tell you what, I'll do that. And if you come back with enough gold that you want to buy the other 2 pieces and keep the ring, then I'll keep this $4,500 price, which would be less, obviously. But you're all in. I'll count your trade.
That was the discount.
Yeah, all 3 items together was 5,000. So 4,500 is the discount.
Okay, so if we come up, hold on, because brain no work good.
We would need another 3,000 to get the other 2 items.
Yeah. All right. Well, why you got to do me like that?
Yeah. Look, I was just waiting for the despair in your face to hit a certain threshold, and then I figured out.
All right, so if we come up with 3,000 gold, we'll get the belt and the cloak.
Yes.
All right.
3,000 gold and belt and the cloak, or yeah.
And you have an accord, and I hold out my hand.
He shakes it.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of all this other crap from my sheet, and I am going to take the belt and put it on.
Okay, you thought you took the ring.
Oh, yeah. You're right. The ring. Well, I'm gonna put that on then instead.
Put on the ring in free action. It'll take an hour to attune. As you're walking away from the vendor, thinking you've done a good service, got a good deal on your ring, the rhythmic hammering of the city's forges is drowned out for a second by a thundering roar and the sound of crumbling rock as Durgar and visitors alike turn to look as a two-headed gray-skinned giant bursts through a gate, howling
Again?
and lashing out left and right, littering the plaza with rocks and stone debris. As he bellows, one of his swings connects with a Durgar soldier whose body is broken, flying through the air and crashing near you with a sickening crunch.
Jesus. Okay.
Does the Durgar that landed next to us have anything on him?
I wouldn't focus on trying to loot the dead right now.
The new map.
Maybe you wouldn't.
All right. Let me just put the
This is where we take the stuff and run in the chaos.
I am very much for that, but there are a lot of dwarves apparently.
Okay, you see down on the far end this stone giant. He's got two heads, and he's rampaging through the plaza. What would you like to do?
What are the invisible guards doing?
They are in shock, and they're readying their equipment to fight.
Oh no.
Well, what about the one specifically at the stall we were just at?
They are rushing to try and aid their fallen comrade.
Okay, hold on. So telepathically, I'm gonna link in the group. Are we gonna do this?
I
I
tell
can
him
run
what
the
I saw
fastest.
about the invisible guard.
I'll
Leaving
create
the
cover,
front.
grab the stuff, and we leave.
I mentioned the fog, perhaps.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm going to create some cover, and we leave.
Yeah, I mean, we're all fast. Like,
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you're gonna go ahead and ignore the.
Kind of wait for the minute until until these invisible guards, because obviously they're going to be doing stuff, and that's probably going to end their invisibility, so we can see them.
Okay. Do you guys want to go ahead and enter in the initiative tracker?
Sure. My God.
Oh
Mr.
boy.
You have advantage, by the way.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
I may as well use my
22.
Tides of Chaos.
Oh, we have disadvantage on the ability checks though.
No.
Yeah. Well, I
level-
do.
Yeah, you
but,
do.
Level of exhaustion.
my
yeah,
first
so
roll-
do I.
My first roll was a 23, and I used because I used Tides. So
Mhm. I'm going to double check. I don't have the advantage yet, so yeah. All right, disadvantage on this initiative check.
Okay. All right. So Keith is in the tracker. All right. Go ahead and do this. And you're not going to do anything. You're just going to watch.
For now.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyone is Spartan or Dan? Are you going to do anything?
Well, I assume we're just having that conversation really quick, and I'm looking at like the guards, and then as soon as I see that they left the stall we were just at, I convey that to Mr. E as a response, letting him know that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh my God, we
Mr. E, it's your
probably should be making more enemies.
Before I decide, right, I'm gonna ask everybody above the table, right? Like I'm asking the players, not the characters. Do we want to do this?
I mean, Keith will say, "Do we really want to make enemies of the entire city?"
I mean, if we're not coming back here, who cares?
Yeah. If we're, look,
we have to get out. That's the problem.
Our
We have
plan
to
was already
escape.
to leave, right? And like, if
No,
ever there
no.
was a time to do it, it would be through the commotion and us
It-
running away.
Looks bad.
That makes sense.
No,
us
it
running
doesn't.
away from combat doesn't look bad. It's a giant.
Yeah.
We don't want to die. It's not our job. There's guards. That's what their job is to defend the town. This isn't our job. We're not contracted to kill a giant.
yeah, we're just trying to get out of here.
No one's going to question us for running away. from a giant.
They will question us since, fog on a specific stall out of nowhere, and then we're running away.
They're
Well, they
distracted.
wouldn't-
I don't know.
Yeah, they'll be
You guys
distracted,
could
and
just have
hopefully
a
by the time.
protracted negotiation with a guy who knows you're adventurers. Just
Yep.
that
He doesn't have our names.
Yeah, he doesn't know who
Where
we
is
are.
It's
Where are
true.
the docks in relation to the giant? Are they behind him or are they back the other way?
Oh, it's a good
The
question.
docks are this way. The docks
True.
are
Okay.
past the giant.
Okay.
So we have to run
Okay.
towards the giant
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure we
Yeah.
could. I'm sure we could, like,
fog cloud, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
We don't need to go like right by him. We can get him a
Well,
little bit
I'm
of a
more
break.
just trying to figure out,
Basically, if we do
Escape,
this,
which
it's like,
direction
how do
we
we
have
deal with the consequences? Because we have to pretty much immediately head for the docks, avoiding anybody, since this guy's gonna pretty much call for the guards, trying to get on 4 rafts.
Can anyone silence him? Can we like?
Okay,
Listen.
so
Alright,
it sounds
three,
like the group wants to do it. It's my turn, so I will take an action.
Okay, what are you doing?
We're gonna dissonant whispers the guy in the stall, so he has to run.
Oh no!
And if he runs
No.
away, then we're just gonna loot everything.
He's not the only person there.
The other people in
he's
another
not the
room.
only person there.
They don't even know. They'll never know. We'll just leave.
No.
Okay.
Oh my God,
All right. So
no.
dissonant whispers,
No.
DC 13 or 11. Ooh, psychic. You might die.
That might work out better.
He fails.
So he has to right now run away, get far,
He runs. He
All right.
runs.
and then I'm gonna hop into the stall and I'm gonna use my object interaction, obviously, to grab the cloak, and I'm gonna run.
Did you get the belt too, or just the?
I only have one object interaction, so I grab the
So,
cloak
just a quick question. Where was the cloak?
on the counter. We were haggling.
No, you weren't.
Where's
You
the
just
cloak?
did your purchase, and this happened, and he put the cloak somewhere. Where did he put it?
I was watching him. Like, did I not see where it went?
Okay, let's see. Give me an investigation then, real fast.
Not perception.
Okay, you saw where he put it. He kind of gave you a wink, like, "Hey," and then he took the cloak, like like you would for if you're gonna hold something for somebody, and he puts it behind the counter into some sort of box.
Okay, so I can't grab the cloak. Can I grab the box?
What's your strength? What is your strength?
14.
14. Yeah, we'll say you can grab the box.
I'm gonna grab the whole freaking box.
Grab the whole freaking box.
All right,
Okay.
and I'm gonna run.
I'm assuming that when he put the cloak in there, he probably put the rest of our stuff in there as well.
Hopefully,
did.
hopefully
Okay,
we'll
so
get
you-
all of our shipments.
So we're gonna say you jumped in, and you now have a box.
Yep.
The box. It's bulky, so you're gonna have to carry it both hands.
Uh-huh.
It weighs about 150 pounds.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah, definitely on my carry weight.
Okay, so you're holding it in both hands. It's just bulky. You can't underarm it. It won't fit. You wear hand wraps.
Totally fine.
Okay, so you're in the stall. You have it. You've jumped over. You're
That's gonna look
got there,
suspicious.
You got the box.
Can
now
I
what?
walk around, like outside? Probably not that way. Probably this way, away, towards the dock.
Okay, sure.
All right, and then I guess I'm done. I'm not gonna go too far from the group until I have fog cloud cover.
Shrike, you've just seen your compatriot steal.
Okay. Shrike really don't care. Shrike is how much room is back behind these areas here? Like this pipe, is that an actual pipe or
Yeah, it's an actual pipe. You would have to squeeze, and it's going to be a very hot pipe because it's used to keep furnaces lit. So if you touch it, you might take some burn damage.
Okay, how
could
low
just
does
cut.
the back of the tents go?
How what? I'm sorry.
How low do the back of these tents go?
If they go to the ground.
Ooh. Shrike's
Yeah, they'll
gonna
have to lean
step. Oh, is there anyone in this stall?
Yeah, there are, and you can't step quite there. You'd have to be like right there. You hit somebody if you move to that square.
Which square? This one?
Yeah, if you move forward one, you hit a person.
Am I aware that person's there?
You do when you move into the square and can't go into it.
Okay. Shrike will step to here and attempt to hide.
All right, give me a stealth check. Pretty good.
And then he'll keep an eye this way for the rest of his group.
Okay. Goop.
Goop's going to do what he does best, be loud. So I'm going to step like here,
Okay.
and I am just going to start yelling and pointing. Oh, no! There's a giant thing! To get somebody help! And he's just going to scream for an action.
Okay. You gonna move any further?
No, but I'm just going to point and be
Point.
obnoxious and try to be eye catching. I mean, I
Okay.
am very bright. And
It's this guy's turn. Your screaming has definitely caught the attention of
uh-oh.
creatures in this area. Most of all, this giant guy who's rampaging through the area. And he, let's say, looking real fast. Yeah. Now he actually moves to right here. He's swinging and rampaging through the area. He sees this puddle on the ground next to him, and he's just rampaging around. He's gonna go ahead and take a swing at you, Goop.
Oh
Because
no.
you're something nearby. So he swings at you. It's a 21 hit you, Goop.
A 21 does hit, and
That's
that is a lot of damage.
25 bludgeoning
lot of
damage.
damage.
He's going to go ahead and swing at you again.
Ugh.
Again?
It's very satisfying to swing through this gelatinous thing. He doesn't quite understand why you're not on the ground yet, but he comes down both hands trying to swing down on you to try and flatten you.
Please don't hit me again.
15.
That is a miss. That
Ooh,
might have. Oh my gosh! That,
It's so crazy. He slams ground next to you, and he's like, "Ah!" And then he flips over the tarp next to him, so that's on the ground, broken up and everything.
Live with your bad decisions.
Wow.
All right, now it's the it's not your turn, Keith. It's the invisible folks' turn, as they are moving up. Well, first of all, it's the non-invisible folk, because this guy is non-invisible, and he's like. He sees you jump over the stall, grab the thing, and come out with it. He's like, thief. There's a thief trying to take advantage of this situation. And he says it quite loud.
No, I'm not.
Live with your bad decisions.
Don't you have more important things to worry about
Some
right now?
invisible people who were focused on this guy smashing this thing immediately turn around and move to engage with the thief because they're there to guard.
Oh
So
boy,
they're gonna
oh
move
boy.
in.
Live with your bad decisions.
You told me to do it.
I never said to steal. I told you all the
There.
problems with it.
And so now you got 4 of these guys surrounding you, and is that something that takes? Oh, that takes an action, so I'm not going to do that. So instead, they're just going to attack you. So 3 of them are invisible, and they're going to take their swings at you.
Okay. So they have
They have a
advantage.
natural. They have a natural 20 too. That's
No, they
great.
don't. That's
Oh,
on the
they
DM.
do.
That's for the DM to decide when he wants to use it.
True.
I didn't know I had that. Thank you for showing it to me. I wasn't aware that was there.
Well, yeah, DM has a natural.
Well, hold
20,
on. Wait for
bro.
now. All right,
Whatever.
so the attack, you can see them. They're coming around. So I'm just going to left to right around so I have the non-advantage. So first
Okay.
one with
Miss.
advantage. 17 misses. Okay. The second one with advantage.
Miss.
Missed again. Wow. Third one with advantage.
Okay, that'll
That
get
does
me.
not.
Yeah.
All right. Now they're all visible.
Your rolls are hidden. I know it doesn't matter for DWB.
It's always hidden.
And then the fourth one that's in the stall that called the alert is going to hit you as well. And that's going to miss. And then there's a fifth one that's wasn't able to get close enough to you. So what he's going to do is he can use his action to get big.
Oh, yeah, they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So he's there. And then the other ones are going to engage with the this dude. They don't have to move. They don't have to move. He has to move. Okay, there, and we'll just go ahead. We'll take care of those guys real fast. They're invisible, so they're all going to try and attack this guy. Miss. I don't think it hits them. Yeah, that misses. Okay, and the second one's going to try and attack him. And hits him for negligible damage, I'm sure. 9 piercing. Wow. This giant's in trouble. Another one's gonna attack him. And miss. And then javelin throw. Actually, he's in a javelin. He's gonna enlarge. Another guy's gonna enlarge. It's invisible. So what I'll do is I'll go to this layer. Layer. Open layer, open layer, and it looks like there's just one guy who's just gonna get big. And so you see these guards.
Hey, wait.
Sure.
One second. The guy Dissonant Whispers should have moved like 30 feet away.
That's not the guy that was the stall owner. That was a guard.
Oh, he never left the stall. Okay, my fault.
Wait, I thought I asked you what happened to specifically the one who was at the stall, and you said he went to check on the guy.
Two of the invisibles did. The one that was not invisible did stay.
Where's the guy who turned big?
You
We
can't
see him. He's invisible.
They're invisible.
Yeah.
Didn't he cast Enlarge Reduce? So he cast a spell.
I don't think that breaks the invisibility on these guys.
I don't think it's a spell. I think it's a feature for their race, right?
What's the block say?
Oh yeah, actually it does make them visible. Yeah, okay, you're right. Okay, so these guys make themselves big and become visible.
They big.
Okay. And now, Keith, it's to you. You just saw this giant smash the heck out of Goop.
I'm coming, Goop. And where? Ooh, can I even reach this thing? I can.
Okay. Get over there.
I can be an adjacent square to it.
Yeah, that's adjacent to him. That 30 feet is adjacent.
Yeah. All right. We'll get here. We'll get here. We'll bonus action rage, even though that'll probably only keep me up for, I don't know, 2 turns.
Mm-hmm.
A turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bonus action. We're raging. And let's see what rage we get.
All right.
No disadvantage on this one. Okay. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Fair enough. Now are you lethal or non-lethal attack on the giant?
I'm going lethal.
All right, sounds good.
Where are you putting the flump?
Yeah, where am I putting the flump or would A flump will appear right like here.
Okay, the pier is right there.
So I call upon the weird magic feeling that I get sometimes, and I don't notice anything happen to me, and then I just see this little floating disc thing
Mhm.
behind the giant. Just like, what the hell is that?
Indeed.
We go for a swing.
You reckless?
I'm not gonna reckless.
Fair
Just
enough.
in case. Just in case.
Are you sure?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm
dude.
not
What's the worst
so
that can
sure.
happen?
That's fair.
I'm pretty sure. I
Go
don't
ahead
want
and
to
take
risk a
a swing.
crit. 16.
Miss.
What?
I miss.
Oh,
16 misses.
Giant. What do you want?
okay.
I'm not sure. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's a stone giant. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Then end of my turn, it'll just that'll be end of my turn, and the thing will just go poof.
Okay. The thing goes poof. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw against what?
Thing goes poof, explodes, and then the giant needs to make the dexterity saving throw and take a d6 of force damage.
I probably fails that. There's nothing.
Yes, I actually need
Yeah,
to check what my
give me-
my DC should at least be like 12.
I'll just roll a d6 real fast. No, you got it. I'll take mine because it's higher. It's fine. Okay with that? Me doing more damage?
Yes. Yes, that's great. Thank you.
I'm going to leave the flump there because I'm sure it's going to come back.
Yeah, he can
Yes,
summon
I
it
can do it every
every
turn.
turn.
Okay, so that's the end of the round. When does this happen? That's not right. That is right. Okay. All right. Before the second round starts, you see at the entrance to the bazaar, more Durgar arrive.
Oh. Yep.
In total, you see 7 arrive that you see, and you can probably bet that there are more that you don't see as they enter the area. Spartan or Kfar, what would you like to do?
okay. So let's see. Yep. So just quickly, so Misty grabbed the box. Was there anything else of the magical items that we saw still on there on the table?
No,
You're
put,
committing to the bit.
Nope,
he put
that's
them-
fine.
he put them in
That's-
the box as far as you're aware.
That's fine. So bonus action, I click my heels together so to activate my boots of speed. For my action, I'm going to go ahead and use Fog Cloud. It's one of my charges. Let's go ahead and get my thing up so I can show where I'm casting it. Oh, there we go. Awesome. I don't have control over this one, so I can't move it.
Everybody should.
Everyone should have access to it.
Weird.
Where would you like it?
Yeah, just ping.
Oh, hang on.
Like it like that? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, boots of speed are active. And because I cast a spell after I'd used my tides, let's go ahead and
No, thank you.
what do you mean?
Not gonna have you roll a wild magic surge right now.
Okay, well in that case, I'm just gonna roll my d20 to see if it goes off anyway.
Okay.
No.
No, close.
All right. Yeah, and then for my, can you move this to the back so I can grab my token?
Done.
Awesome. Let's see. Scroll up a bit. So I'm going to run up here with a terrified look on my face, be like, ah! It's a giant! Get it away! I need to get out of here.
Okay. You see a bunch of guards in front of you.
I mean, that's fine.
Okay.
We're still trying to escape to the boats. I thought the guards would have made it a change of plans.
Yeah, no, like more guards just rolled up.
I mean, there's only these ones that know that we've stolen anything because they weren't here. And if we're running, all they're going to see is that people are running away from the giant.
all the guards are on comm.
Yeah, I mean, there are 4 of them surrounding someone. I mean,
What? What do you? I don't know what you're talking about. There's a fog cloud
Jesus
completely.
Christ. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yep. You can't see. That fog cloud does.
Can't see.
All right. You doing anything else, Spartan?
That's bonus action, and movement. So
Real fast, just to set the scene real fast. All of you notice the light. There's light sources coming from everywhere. Light source from up in the ceiling and the rafters of this place. You see a shadow move over the entire area, and then just so it looks like something big moved overhead for a moment or two. Did anyone want to look in the sky?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look up.
I'm in a fog cloud. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, I would look
yeah,
up.
I'm not. So I guess I would.
This is before the fog cloud. I meant to set this before that, the beginning of the second round. When you look up, you see a red dragon. It's a big one, pretty bulky. He just flies overhead. You can see he looks down, but he doesn't really seem interested in what's happening, so he just flies by.
Up a red one. Say there you go.
Okay, so Kfar is also going to shout "Dragon" and point at it. It might be flying away, but still.
It looks like it's looping lazily around, so it's mildly interested with what's happening here, but it's not going to interfere in any way, shape, or form that you can gather. Then it's your turn.
Okay.
In a cloud of fog.
Yeah. Which I can't see through.
Nope.
But I guess I can do the same as Kfar did, I suppose.
Okay.
'Cause I can't, at least to try and get on the other side. No, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I would run. I mean, I cannot get anywhere productive to like out of this cloud to be able to see anything.
No.
Like
you can
like
dash.
what? Yeah, that's what I mean. I'd have to dash to get out of the cloud, like in a meaningful way.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, 30 feet won't get you out this direction?
Yeah, but if I go that way, I then can't get like north, right?
Yeah,
so
you're not escaping.
Yeah, that's just not a good idea. If I run left, so I gotta make progress north.
You can't get hit while you're in the cloud, so you could. 30 feet could get you here, I think.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like I can get to the edge of a cloud, but I can't.
But
Are you 35 movement or 50?
I'm 30. I can get I could get to here for 30 feet of movement because I wouldn't run through the guards that I saw, right? Because I can't see. I just know there's a bundle of guards here, so I wouldn't run towards them. I would run towards this side of it, and then still being in the cloud, I would dash my other 30 to be up by Kfar. And then while running, I would look over to make sure that Goop's okay, and he seems okay.
Goop is not okay.
Well, Goop's not dead, so Goop is okay enough. I wouldn't be able to do anything anyways because to get out of the cloud, I have to dash. So I make my full movement to be beside Kfar, and then that's my turn because I can't do anything else other than that.
Mystery.
Okay. So understanding we got the fog cloud, right? I'm gonna start trying to navigate blindly until I can get through the opening here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna beeline for the same direction I saw Shrike go.
Okay.
So that's 20 feet of movement, and then I'm out of the cloud.
Yes.
And then we're gonna kind of finagle because I'm gonna walk around you. So there's 35, right? And I'm behind. I'm behind these tents. I'm outside of their line of sight because of the fog cloud, I
Uh-huh.
would like to hide. We're gonna dive behind the tent, and we're gonna try to just hide.
You're right next to the pipe there, so go ahead and give me a acrobatics or athletics check to see if you are able to not touch the pipe. Oh, good.
Oh, good.
All right. I thought I had it. I don't. One second. I thought I had it, but I don't. We'll wing it because I thought I had it, but I don't. So there's the guide I was looking for. That's good. I won't do that much. You touch this pipe and it's really hot. Really, really hot. It's like if something had struck you with lightning or something. And you take sorry, I didn't roll all. I rolled only one. You take 6 damage from touching that pipe.
Okay.
But yeah, you can now hide behind there if you want to use your action to hide.
I have inspiration. I would like to use it.
Okay.
What the shit?
Wow.
Oh my
You think-
god.
You there's this Kenku in front of you, and you think
What is
you are
this?
so well hidden. This
Oh,
bird is
no.
completely blocking you from view of everything around. But you touched that pipe, and it made you jostle a little bit, and you said, and you cried out in pain, so it upset your stealthing. So you think you're in great shape. Anything else, Mr. E?
Nope, I'm done.
All right. Shrike, Mr. E is trying to hide behind you.
He is. Shrike is going to step, let's see, to here, to
Mhm.
here, through here. He's gonna look at the giant.
Mm-hmm.
How tall is this giant? Like 20-ish feet?
Yeah, 20 feet. Yeah, roughly.
Okay. He is going to cast darkness at its head.
Hey.
Okay.
And then he is going to move to there and then just turn.
So it was darkness surrounding the top of his head. So did you
Oh.
cast it on the actual giant?
Yeah, on his head, like at the top of it, trying to get. You said it was a 2-headed giant, right?
Yes, 2-headed giant.
Trying to get both of the heads in there. So I guess like on his neck between his 2 heads, you know.
Okay. So it's darkness on him. Got it. Goop, you are in bad shape next to him.
If I were to run away, would I take an opportunity? Because I knew he hit me from there.
I don't know. You should have to guess. I don't know. I can't tell you that.
I do not. Okay. I will. I can't find.
Doesn't he
the
appear in darkness?
Yeah, he's in darkness.
Giant.
Oh, he's in darkness?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to dash as an action.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be 80 feet of movement.
You stop right where they get to 50. You get there and you hit beings that are invisible. So if you stopped right there, you like next square up. After you do that, you try to go forward and you stop.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Move here. Or am I stopped there too?
You stop there too.
Okay. I am going to. Where is it? I'm gonna step of the wind, spend a
Okay.
key point, and take the dash action again.
Okay.
I would just like to go like this, just this way. I'm gonna just make a mad dash.
Okay. You would be able to go this way and then that way to get around the people.
Sounds great, and I'm going to make for the docks.
Sounds good.
I'm going to try and get the boat ready while everyone else is catching up.
Sure.
Jesus, this is
Sure. Sounds good. So you're out of combat at this point? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I am getting prepared to leave
This
as
guy-
navigator.
Can't see, and so he's just gonna wildly swing around at people in the area. So it's a disadvantage attacks at 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 things nearby, so we'll just roll a d4 and see who gets it. Keith.
oh no, God damn
Mark.
it! I knew it.
I'm so sorry, Keith, but you're the one who gets it. It's a disadvantage though, so that's good.
Yeah,
He's about to
16
get hit
miss.
with the flattener.
still hits, but only 11 damage.
Okay.
I mean,
Second one.
that could have been much worse, though.
Yeah.
Could have
And that this is
missed.
this. Okay. So he's flailing around. He actually moves this way, trying to get out of the darkness. So you can take op attacks if you want. The Durgar are definitely going to do that.
Yeah, I definitely will do.
It's at advantage because he can't see it coming.
And the darkness follows him. Poor
Yeah,
guy.
because it's cast on you, not.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
He thought. He's a good
So
brain.
that would mean attacks against him have advantage as well, because
They are at advantage.
he's
He's rolling with
blind.
advantage.
That's what I
Okay,
said.
cool.
Yes. So they hit him for 16. Okay, 15. And what did you hit for? 12? 14. Yeah, 14. Okay. It looks like he's taking some damage as he's blinded for all intents and purposes. Let me just put that on so I remember. Okay. That's what he does. And it's the Duragar's turn. They are going to rush right past you guys. They get in the combat arena, making their way towards the thing. You feel a breeze blow by you and in front of you, Kfar.
Mhm.
These creatures all seem to stop near or around you. And then the other ones all move forward to there. And they're all going to attack this giant. I'm just going to do one attack and see. That misses. 2 attacks. Just random attacks. All right. Pop. Yes, I hear. Okay. They'll hit them and combined, which is going to do a group attack thing for them. So that's let's say minus 30 between all the attacks between these Duragar, and they all show up as now visible in front of you and around you. And that's it for the Duragar. Keith, it's up to you.
Oh, okay. I'm not trying to look like an escapee.
Uh-huh.
So we'll pop the flump over here.
Okay.
As
Flump
we
over.
go. Yeah, flump on the other side as we'll go
Yep.
for big swings.
Big swings at advantage.
All right. Big swings. Sorry, hold up. There we go. D&D Beyond. You don't like to work sometimes. Okay.
Critical hit.
Yay. Big swings.
All right. So that's
21 total.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And that'll be end of my turn. And then Floomph will go off.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
1 force, yeah. If it doesn't take him down.
Yeah, 1 damage. Okay. All right. End of the round. You see at the entrance to the area another stone giant appear. This one only has one head though, and he's like, "Please, don't hurt my friend too badly. Don't kill him, please." And he runs in, and he's gonna go ahead and move up to there. As he runs into the area, he dashed to get, actually has 40 feet. So he dashes to here.
Oh, okay.
And he said, "Please don't hurt him, please. He's not well. He's contracted some sort of madness." Spartan, it's on you. You are now surrounded by Duragar. And
Sure am.
giants.
All right, so let's go ahead and use one of my sorcery points to use a subtle spell as I cast another fog cloud.
Okay.
Right there.
Sure. Now go ahead and give me a wild magic search.
Okay.
Are there two of them, or is it concentration?
Concentration.
No, it's just
Okay.
I mean, it's big and kind of maybe identify you as the source of the clouds now.
All right. So that's fun.
Oh, what we got? I'm not seeing it.
The grease.
You got greed.
yeah. So basically, the ground immediately around me becomes quite slippery. Yeah.
When grease appears, don't the people in its area have to make a save right away?
Yes. Everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw, including you, against grease.
Yep.
What DC?
It'll be DC 13.
DC 13. Then saves. So that's 1,
Oh my god.
2, 4. There's just 4 of the Duragar that are around you. And
Right. So I'm gonna,
dexterity.
although that use obviously that got rid of my my use of tides because I'm making a save. I'm gonna use my tides again for the save.
Okay.
Oh no!
Funny how that works,
You
isn't
are-
it?
You are prone.
I
You
got
stand up.
advantage. No, you don't.
Yep.
So you use half your movement to stand up.
So gross.
And then
What would you like to do? Oh, your boots.
run around and leave.
That's fair. They don't stop you. So you're out of the tracker?
Yep.
Okay. Den, you're in the middle of a fog cloud. And
Again, yay!
you don't really have a good... I mean, you're in the middle of a fog cloud. You have Duragar all around you as far as you're aware.
Yeah, I knew near nothing beforehand. I know near nothing now, once again, because I'm in the fog cloud. But I
Mhm.
know I'm surrounded by Duragar,
Yes.
and I don't really want to be surrounded by Duragar.
Okay.
So I'm going. Oops. I am going to Misty Step 30 feet that way.
You
Past
cannot.
them.
Misty Step
Yeah,
requires,
need
you
to
require
see?
sight.
requires sight to
No.
see where you're going.
Well, then I can't do that. I'm here.
Right?
Run out of the cloud and then Misty.
But yeah, I guess I have to run out of the cloud
Mm-hmm.
this way. But if I run out of the cloud, then I don't need the Misty.
Okay. So you run out of the cloud. What
Yeah.
else?
Well, I can't see anybody else because I mean, I can see Kfar's gone. We know that Goop's. Wait, yeah, I know where Goop's gone because I watched him run away.
Okay.
But I
Are
can
you
see Keith.
Are you leaving the tracker or are you staying in combat?
I'd like to. Yeah, make my way to the edge here, and then
Mhm.
just look back to see, like, just keep an eye
Okay.
out this way.
If only you could
Okay.
see us through the fog cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. That's what I mean. Like, I can't see Keith. I can't see Mr. E.
Mhm.
I'd like to be like out of danger, looking
Okay.
back on them and ready to run at the moment's notice
Okay.
if I see my friends running.
Mr. E.
All right, first thing,
Then-
movement. Woo!
All right, give me another athletics or acrobatics check as you move past that pipe.
Yeah, good. Oop, 11.
11. Nope. So you take 17 fire this time.
So like I can't just avoid touching this pipe. Like
That's what the roll is for. The acrobatics or athletics is to avoid touching because it's not 5 feet. It's you gotta going by the things. You got the boxes. You're partially on the tent, so you can tip it. And you got this big box in your hand, dude. Come on.
I think I could avoid touching a giant metal pipe on the wall.
No,
That's okay. I will
apparently you
take the
can't. Your
17.
acrobatics is an 11. I'm sorry.
I
you
need to
failed.
make checks just to run in a straight line, I guess. So we're gonna run over here, and then we're gonna dash.
Okay. Great.
Is this not just the consequences of your decisions?
All right.
Incidentally, as Kfar's running away, he's going to be shouting that there are 2 rampaging giants in the square.
Great. So everyone can see and hear what's going on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, actually, my
But as he
movement
gets
speed is
further away,
35,
some people
not
won't have seen
30.
it, so.
I can move 10 feet more.
All right, strike.
How loud is it?
Very.
That's like extremely loud, chaotic. Can Strike hear Kfar shouting?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
You can hear something shouting, but you don't know who or what it is.
Oh, it's fine. He's just I'm trying to get an idea of like the volume.
Okay.
Yeah, Shrike will just walk out, leave combat, or go to here next to Kfar.
Okay, so you're out of combat?
Yeah, you can for right now at least.
Right.
We're gonna watch.
All right, this giant's going to take a swing at the other giant. He'll move to here and swing at the other one with advantage. And miss him horribly. He'll hit with that one. It's not enough to sway him. And he'll swing back at who's around? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 people in well, it's 5 people in combat range. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. You're gonna be 9, 10, Keith. So 9, 10 on a D10, D5.
I swear to God. Okay. This dice was trying me.
They're playing with you.
You didn't get attacked. Instead, it goes to the other giant who gets attacked at disadvantage. All right. Miss and miss. No, hit for 15 on the other giant.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for the giants. The Durgar, they don't hold back. There's enough of them there that they're able to overwhelm this stone giant and kill him. And that's going to be combat at this point. These all gang up. The other 4 that were chasing Mr. E are wondering where you went. The other 5. So we're going to go ahead and remove. We're going to go ahead and remove you all from combat. You're able to. You're going to make it. You're going to run to the docks. Is basically what I'm hearing, right?
Yep.
Yep. Now that the things are gone, I'm going to be heading out too.
Okay, you guys run to the docks. So go ahead and move your tokens on. I moved you back over to the main map.
Yep. The whole way there, Kfar is just shouting about, giants rampaging in the bazaar. We need to get out of here. I'm not staying in this town.
1 second.
And there's a dragon.
And it is a dragon.
Oh, dragon's still flying around, just hanging.
Before we leave the square, could I group with Mr. E as he's running by and then try and open the chest?
You're trying to leave, yes?
Yeah, I just want to group up with him and then run away with him.
Yeah, you can do that.
Please alone.
He's right there with you.
Hooray.
All right, you guys get to the boat, and you're paying attention to the dragon, right?
Yeah, Keith. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely got an eye on it.
He is paying attention to you as he sees you guys running to the docks. And I don't have a token for him, which is weird. I don't have Timber Shot. Ah, there we go. We'll just use this one. This is too big. This is much too big. That seems right. He flies down towards you and lands in the water. And it's about up to his it's about mid torso covering. Are you there with him, Keith?
I mean, I would be behind for the most part.
All right, we'll put you there. Oh, you may be the very thing I'm looking for. I don't know why you were trying to get on these sticks.
What?
Yes, if you'd like to discuss a proposition with us, why don't we retire to somewhere more secure so we can discuss our business?
Yes, you will come to my chambers
Yes.
immediately,
Right away.
and we will discuss what I'm going to do with you.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Just tell me where we need to meet.
He looks down at you with the box. That box isn't worth your time. Drop it.
Can I look inside first?
And there are Durgar guards in the area, by the way. This is a different area with the different guards.
So, what are the dimensions on the box?
I'd say it's about 6 feet wide. Not 6 feet. No, I'm sorry, 4 feet. Well, yeah, like from handle to handle,
yeah, like a chest.
It's like a chest, yeah, a box chest. Yeah,
So
something
4
like that.
feet, 4 feet long. How tall?
Like 2 feet.
2
Just
feet.
kind of,
2 feet. And how? What is like the depth? Is it like 2 feet by 2 feet square and by 4 feet long?
Yeah, it could fit in a bag of holding if that's what you're after.
Ready to go.
He
I
looks,
feel like we would have done that
Yeah.
at the square, right?
No, it
He
takes an
doesn't-
action to use the bag.
I mean, after we ran away.
He looks.
Right?
He's not even looking at you as you finagle with it. He's looking at the guards behind you. You four, and when you look behind you guys, you see 2 people. You four, bring these to my chambers, and then he just whoosh, and yeah, you guys all need to do the whole check thing when he does a legendary action where he does the wing attack. So everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
No.
Why?
Because he is taking off and he doesn't care who's around him.
Yo, I might
Everyone
be-
within 10 feet. I'm sorry, that wouldn't include Kfar or Keith, but everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead
That
and
would've
give me a
been one,
dexterity saving throw. I doubt anyone succeeds. And what's you going to use average damage? It's 15 damage average if you fail.
Unconscious.
And you're prone.
You don't deserve.
Is it save or suck? Is it half?
Saber
if you-
suck.
Okay.
No, it's half.
Oh, is it half? If you
No, it is
pass?
saber suck. You got it. It's saber suck. It is right.
Okay.
So he then takes off, and you can see him flying to the south.
What's the DC?
A 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
We
one's
could pass it, but we need like super.
Rolled
high
a
numbers.
21. No, I didn't. I rolled 18.
So here you see him fly to the south and enter a giant hole in the very furthest south reaches of all of Gracklsturgh. And you see the Durgar guards walk up to you guys like, well, it looks like Timberjod's gonna need to see you guys. So whatever you're doing with those rafts, go ahead and come off them, because we're gonna take you to him, because I don't really want to die a fiery death.
I'm dying, by the way.
Yeah, he's unconscious, by the way.
Oh, I would.
I
You would
mean,
lesser restoration have to make, or not lesser. I would cure wounds him.
Okay, you cure wounds him, and you're up 18 health now. So the Duragar, he's like, don't give us any trouble. We don't. This is the fight down in the bazaar. We don't want to hear about it. We want to know about it. That's not our division. Our division is here at the docks. And when Timbershot has to do us something to do with the docks, we do it. So you're coming with us. We're gonna take you to go see.
Kfar turns and looks at Mr. E.
I think we should go.
Not
You
leave
wanna-
Dark Lake District.
Mr. Red has said that it would be worth our time if we were to assist him. Also, I choose life, and I'm already quite
Yeah.
injured, and we are surrounded.
No,
As the
other
s-
guards say not leave Dark Lake District.
Oh well, we're gonna take you to his chambers. We
I
can
think
get
we
you
have
through
permission.
through the doors to get to his place. So don't worry about that. We got it taken care of. You're coming with us to go visit the dragon.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna pick up next week, folks. When they go to visit Timbershot in his chambers.
You
And
did not
it'll
deserve
be
to get
a
away with this.
wonderful time.
Yes,
I
do.
hope that you come and see us next week.
Well, you heard the boss. That's it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. I really hope you had fun, and we will see you next weekend. Bye-bye.